It's another episode, guys, of the Paranormal Chop Shop. And I got with me in shop today, Amanda, and our silent but deadly bodyguard of the Chop Shop. And I'm Sonny, and my co-host,
Chad Smith from the Chad Smith Podcast.
From the Chad Smith Podcast, everybody. And, man, we got a treat for you guys tonight. We have Brighid. She's going to come on, and she's going to do medium readings for you guys. She's going to do live readings for you guys in the chat tonight. And, man, it's going to be good times. And we also got another guy backstage. Josh contacted us today, and he had some more stuff to fill us in on. He had a couple more maybe experiences, I want to say, Chad. Did he?
Yeah, a couple more experiences. Yeah, he's been having a lot of them lately.
Yeah, I think we're going to start out with him tonight.
Yeah, we'll start out with Josh and see what he's got going on, because he's got a lot of stuff going on lately.
What'd you have going on this week? How'd your week go, man?
I had a pretty boring week at work. They had me on the most boring thing you could possibly put someone on in the whole factory besides sweeping the floors. So it was a very slow week, and all I do is look forward to getting on the podcast on the weekend. So it was a long week. It was a long week. I've
been here just busting my ass for you while you're at work and doing that. Hey. I'm here working, doing this, man. I'm trying.
I appreciate that.
We got another guest lined up for next week, and she blasted us on her channel today. Her name's Liv, and she's got a gaming channel. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick.
On Twitch, right?
Yeah, no, she's got one on Twitch, but she's also got one on YouTube. Yeah, let me share this. I can share it real fast. And she was talking about us on her show today, and she had some paranormal experiences, guys. And I think she said something about a haunted house in Vegas, and she went there and took some equipment. And I don't know if it's her and her friend. I haven't got to ask her a whole bunch of questions. But this is what they do. They do this. They are girls play. And
girls play.
I'll copy that link and drop it in chat. And you guys can go subscribe to their channel too, because she's going to be on here telling her story. And they need subscribers, guys. Let's try to get them up over 400,000 by the end of the show.
Let's try.
Right? We're going to try to get them up over 400,000 by the end of the show. We got you, Liv. We're going to
count on us.
That's right.
Between us and UFO Garage, and
watch it blow up right now, Liv. Here it goes.
You better watch that.
Boom. We're going to crash the internet right now. I dropped the link, guys, if you want to subscribe to her channel. But yeah, she's going to be on here, and just from hearing her tell the story, I was already getting spooked. You know how I am with the ghosts, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Well, right now, I think we should bring Josh in, man, because I got to hear. I know a little bit about it from what he told me, but let's get this out of here.
I never met Josh either.
You haven't met Josh?
No.
Oh, Amanda hasn't met Josh. Well, let's bring him in now.
I saw his videos from last week, I think, right?
Okay. Well, everyone, this is Joshua Casey. A lot of our fans already know him, but there's guys out there that might not. And I'm going to bring him in right now, and he's going to tell us some new stories. How's it going, Josh?
How's it going, man?
Josh, this is Amanda.
Nice to meet you, Josh. I've never met you before, so just wanted to say hi.
You too. I've heard you talk a couple of times on here. What's going on, Chad? It's been too long.
What's going on, man? Yeah, we never talk.
So what's going on, man? You messaged me, I think it was earlier today, that didn't you have something happen today?
Dude, I saw an orb while I was messaging you earlier. No bullshit. Literally.
That's what I thought happened.
It's one of the, I've seen it now like 5 times. I don't know if it's because I'm in a busy area, and it's usually like whenever I went out to go see Chris last week, and y'all saw how many I saw there. I mean, it was like they weren't even hiding, but here it's like they kind of just pop in, here in Wilmington where it's more busy. But it's like the 5th one I've seen where it's like an orange, really bright orange star, kind of like the one I recorded up on balcony that I showed you guys. but it's like as soon as I look at it, it'll be there for a few seconds and just slowly fades away, just like it wants me to see it for a minute. I mean, it's got its own real, but the synchronicity and premonition, which I don't know if I have like some untapped psychic ability. If I do, I have no control over it because it's always totally random. But I was on a channel earlier today, and while I'm on this channel, somebody randomly puts in the live chat, "Hey, I just saw you on Cosmic Oracle." I was talking to Barbara Jean Lindsay. I'm sorry if I might have her last name and middle name mixed up. But the weird thing about that was I was just talking to Barbara like not even 5 minutes before this person said this. Yeah, that was really weird. And then something I'm hoping to maybe find out about from maybe Brighid knows is this whole shadow people thing, which I'm completely new to, because yeah, I've had a couple experiences now. I mentioned y'all one about a month or two ago, but I mean like as recent as last night, and I don't know whether to be freaked out about it, if it's something good, if it's yeah, I don't feel threatened. It's just seeing something in my home. It's kind of a little. Whenever I see it in the sky and it's the orbs, I get like this euphoria. It feels good to me. But seeing something in my home, I don't know, exactly what to think about it.
Wow, it's in your house this time.
Yeah, second time now in a couple months. And the first time I didn't have any roommates. This time I have a roommate, and they don't even know this happened yet. I haven't said anything to them because I don't want to freak them out.
Is he a believer?
Yeah. This person has seen an orb with me now. They're 100%. They believe it.
Sweet. That's cool. And were they both the same color?
Yeah, actually, this is the person that Chad, whenever you were talking privately, remember my roommate didn't want to be on camera. They admitted that they were with me. That's this person. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they know the phenomenon is real. I've been having to do a little bit of trying to explain how I believe that the UFO and paranormal, it's all connected somehow, some weird metaphysical way that I don't understand. But that's the whole big thing, I think, because this person is having, I think, like maybe a spiritual crisis because of what they've experienced with me. And that's something I went through myself, But I mean, I've come to peace with it, now. But yeah, so there's that,
Yeah.
Well, I want to see one of those things so bad, right? And just like you, Chad, you say you go out and you give thanks every night coming in from work or going during your lunch break last night. You were texting, we were messaging, you were out there doing it.
Yep.
I keep thinking of that, and then I thought, man, if I seen one of those like in my garage that close, like Josh keeps seeing it, this might freak me out. I might be more scared than excited. So, to hear Josh's voice when it happens, to hear his voice, man, it's excitement. He's almost scared. Yeah.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, listening, Sony talked to me right after my major sighting last weekend, where I saw about 15 or 20 of them within an hour and a half over at the Bledsoe family's house. I think I talked Sonny's ears off for what, like 2 or 3 hours, man.
Oh yeah, I loved every minute of it though. That was good times.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me vent. I really needed that, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone needs somebody to talk to like that. You gotta sometimes you need to vent for 4 hours.
It's humbling, really, like the orbs. But like I said, and that's kind of why I'm chain smoking right now, because I'm thinking about the whole shadow person thing. I want to find out more about that. The shadow people thing is a little freaky to me, to be honest. I was thinking earlier, like, is it a deceased relative? Like, is it an entity? I have no idea. I've never even heard of shadow people until after the first time that I witnessed one of these things.
Is it when you're awake?
Sorry?
It's when you're awake, not when you're going to sleep. The shadow people? Yeah.
No, it's when I'm awake. Actually, both times it's been right after I lay down. Yeah. And it looks like they're both times it was about, maybe I would say 4 foot tall. looks kind of solid, but I mean, it's like a black, like that picture that you guys showed me. God, that gave me chills. Chad, that picture you brought up yesterday, yeah, it's real similar to that, but yeah, it's spooky. But it might not be anything evil at all. You know, I have no idea. I haven't looked it up or anything. You know, something that I'd like somebody to maybe fill me in on a little bit.
You were asking if Brighid might know. I haven't. Well, we just met too, but I mean, I haven't asked her anything like that yet. Chad, there's some people in here now, and they're asking in chat too. Should we bring her in and introduce her? Let her introduce herself.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted, buddy. Chad, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. We can bring her in now. There's a lot of people in here, a lot more than I was expecting at this point.
Yeah.
You ready back there, Brighid? Now I'm teasing her. She's back there giving me the thumbs up. Okay, guys. I can't wait no longer anyway. It's killing me. The suspense is killing me. You guys are going to love this lady. She's so nice, and she is good at what she does. She did a reading for me. She's done one for Chad, and she's done one for Papa Willie back here. And every one of us has had that shocked look on our face because she's been right on. She's very good at this.
Yep.
So, guys, without further ado, Brighid, our new addition and medium to our channel.
Hi, Brighid.
Hi, guys. How are ya?
Hey.
Doing pretty good.
Oh, so in comments to what Josh is saying, correct? That's your name?
Yes, ma'am.
So one of the things that we all interpret all type of experiences through is whether we have a certain faith or a religion. And I do believe in a great creator, but I don't let anybody else kind of dictate how it's presented to me. So I look at things through science and the how do I want to say, the actual science of energy is that it cannot be destroyed. It turns into something else. Energy can't die. It just turns into something else. And so you never know. So you never know if I wouldn't interpret that as being evil or harmful or whatever. For some reason, everyone has psychic ability. Everybody gets an intuition. But for some reason, yours is turned on. And usually it's there's all kinds of, believe it or not, you guys believe in UFOs, but there's all kinds of government programs for quantum entanglement, remote viewing. So I wouldn't interpret that at all as being evil. I would just say you're gifted, and you get to see what the fifth dimension has to offer.
Yeah, and what you were just talking about, the law of conservation of energy, about energy not being able to be created or destroyed, only turned to another form of energy. I was just talking about that to these guys yesterday. Quantum entanglement, like I'm the same way as you are. I'm very open-minded when it comes to my spiritual beliefs. I do believe, there's something bigger than us. I just don't like to put labels on things. But up until this year, I thought that I had to have like hard scientific proof for everything. But now I've begun having these weird random psychic premonitions, and some of them I actually have proof for it. Chad has seen an email where I had a sighting of an orb, and there was a girl that I had in a dream, and I used her name, and this same person had a near-death experience 3 weeks later, and I hadn't seen this person in almost 10 years. And I mean, it's totally random, but in the past year alone, I've had like 15 to 20, God, no, more than that, more than 20 sightings of orbs now. I've totally lost count, and that was the big skeptic in the world. And I don't know if you believe in the whole UFO phenomenon. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that it's real. I would like to know why this started happening to me this year, why this increased so much. But
well, if you actually there's something called a pineal gland or pineal gland. And when you do have a near-death experience, medicine and science says that opens yourself up, and it's talked to throughout all cultures in regards to that. That you literally open yourself to other experiences. So just consider yourself blessed right now. Maybe they're trying to tell you something. So
Yeah, think I, yeah, like opening your third eye, like not so much being smarter than the people, just like a heightened sense of awareness. That's the same thing I've been thinking about it, to be honest.
exactly.
So I'm curious, have you had any I don't know much about your story, but have you had any sightings or paranormal experiences? Because I've come to think that it's all connected, really.
Well, when I grew up having all kinds of experiences because of my culture. So, Irish people are very superstitious, and so are First Nation people. If the broom fell over in the kitchen, oh my God, you gotta clean the house and bake a peach pie because you're having guests over. And weird things happen. You have guests over. So, I all my life. So,
Did you say Irish?
definitely. Pardon?
Did you say Irish?
Yeah.
Isn't if I'm wrong about this, I'm sorry, but isn't that's like elementals or like what do you call them? Like not fairies, but or something like that. I think sprites or something is
The
sorry.
Fae, yeah, the Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably in cultural interpretation of spirits. So, fifth
I was
dimensional
gonna ask,
creatures.
I was gonna ask because since you said Irish, that just like clicked in my head. Um, like the orbs that I'm seeing, is that something that y'all would consider like a fae? Is that how you pronounce it? Fae, fairy?
Yeah, they used to appear in what they call fairy rings. If you ever go by a yard or a field where there's a bunch of mushrooms and it's complete circle, isn't that amazing how mushrooms know enough to grow in a complete circle? I want to know why. So,
That's, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I had those in my yard growing up, and Chris, I was just at the Bledsoe's last week, and he was showing me these pictures of circles that he had in his yard, and I'd never heard of it. And I'm like, God, I had those in my yard as a kid, and now it's got me thinking all kinds of stuff,
yeah, yeah.
So it's just the synchronicity brought that up.
Yep. So fairy rings, mushrooms, actually, if you're going to go in science, they actually have an electrical charge, and genetically, they're not like any other creature on Earth. I think that's so cool. So the next time you say you don't like mushrooms, so anyway, but
You can tell a lot about a person if they don't like mushrooms.
well, you never know.
Right. Oh, what we were saying last week too was when you do get one experience, it opens your mind to all the rest that are coming to you. Like once you see something once, then you're more susceptible to it. So that's probably what's going on.
And when you think about it, we as Homo sapiens now, okay, I know myself that you can't take a backhoe and make the Great Pyramids. Something had to do that.
Yes,
and it's history going backwards. So it was a technology we didn't have. I mean, that's just, it's amazing to think that, I think part of that is dogma, that the masses kind of believe a certain thing, that it was actually hauled on the back of people and set up these perfectly engineered pyramids by people. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, right.
I don't think so.
Me either.
Me and Kevin were just talking about that yesterday, and how perfect they are. The fact that like they're lined up with the Earth's compass. They just found them in Antarctica, and people aren't even talking about this. but I think it looks like the tip of it. I guess because the ice is melting. And there's people saying that, oh, this is just a natural anomaly, but it's a perfect pyramid. And just like some of these other pyramids, it's perfectly lined up with the Earth's compass, the base of the pyramid. North, east, and west. That doesn't happen on accident. And who the hell has lived on Antarctica? Like, exactly. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just watching I can't remember what it's called, but where there's like a flat sheet of metal with like a vibrating table underneath it, and they put sand on the top of it, and you can play different frequencies and it'll change the geometric shapes.
Sacred geometry.
Yeah, sacred geometry. So we were checking that out yesterday, and then I started watching where they did a live one of those, or I don't know if it was live, but they recorded it in the Great Pyramid, and that's uploaded on YouTube also.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they didn't use like a pre-recorded voice. It was a guy humming humming those frequencies. So it was pretty crazy. It's like resonating through the whole pyramid, and yeah, it was changing the sand. You guys have to check that one out.
Yeah, in Europe, they did studies about certain frequencies and how it affects the brain and people with depression, that it actually cured some of them. So we're all energy is nothing but vibration and energy at a certain frequency that gets the job done of life, So
yeah,
everything's energy. Even the rock at its smallest thing it's vibrating. You're totally right. I actually just began. I don't know if you're familiar with this at all, but earlier this year when I started getting into all this, I started looking a little bit into sacred geometry and started listening to binaural beats. It might be how you pronounce it. I started listening, like as I fall asleep, I'll put the headphones in. And someone knows about this actually. He sent me a crazy video to go to sleep listening to. But I started seeing this sacred geometry stuff in my dreams actually. I'm sorry, just one moment. I got somebody at the door.
no problem.
So, Brighid, are you nervous, or are you feeling at home already?
I'm a shy person, so this is an outreach for me.
Okay.
Trust me, it's an outreach for me too. So when he
go
showed me
ahead,
that there's like 200,000 subscribers being shown the channel, I was like, huh, cool. I told him, I was texting my friend at work, DJ, who's actually in the chat right now. I was showing him, and he's like, don't pay attention to the numbers.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's the matter?
Just look at the person and their stories. Don't be scared. They're all the same with us.
Yep.
Barbara, sorry. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Josh?
I was gonna say, like you were saying, don't look at the numbers. When Barbara interviewed me last week, I thought I looked at her YouTube channel, saw she had a couple hundred views. I had no idea that her channel was being broadcast on radio stations like in other countries and shit. So I get in there and I'm like, oh wow, like I kind of wish I didn't know that.
That's how I feel when I got to do UFO Garage.
Oh, I bet. Yep.
This guy's my heroes over there. I get nervous.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome. They're the first people that ever interviewed me.
Yep. Joe and Ben. These guys are awesome. Joe's in here. Tonight. Yes, he is. So I don't know how this works either. You'll have to explain to us, like when you do the readings, Brighid. I don't know how to bring the people out of chat. Do we just get their information from chat?
They can. I can actually see them right now if they want to put their date of birth on there. We can do it from there. So, when they're commenting, just go ahead and put their date of birth, and I think I can scroll back up and catch the ones that to do them in order.
Chad, can they put that stuff in private chat? Is there?
Yeah, actually. Oh, you know what? They'd have to be in the StreamYard link for that, or in the StreamYard studio.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if they wanted to, if we could just put the StreamYard link in the chat
and bring that person on and let her.
They could either come on live if they want.
If you guys prefer that, I'll drop a link in the chat, and like Chad said, we'll bring you on live. And
it's like oracles.
And if they don't want to be on camera or audio, they could still come into the StreamYard link, stay backstage, and then you could post their date of birth in the private chat.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Okay.
Okay.
Works.
All right, well,
I love it. I was gonna say I'm happy to do a reading for me sometime if you want.
Okay.
Like she's wanting to first so far.
who's that?
You can figure out why these orcs are getting so much more active around me lately.
I'll drop Oracle's one.
Okay.
I'll drop it in the chat. Oh, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead and talk. I'm gonna do this. You don't have to wait for me.
Yeah, I put in the chat a little bit ago. Post if you're interested, and I was going to start writing names down, but there's a lot of them, so writing there or just putting it in the chat, like the StreamYard link. Or
if they put their first name and date of birth, and then if you want to just text them to me, I can get them that way.
Okay.
And just call out their name. It's up to you.
Okay.
Whatever's less work.
yeah.
How do you want to do it? Who was the first one?
Oracles.
Oracles. Do you want to come on? Do you want to come in on the stream and do it, or do you want to do it from chat?
She said, "Do I have to show me?"
You don't have to show you. I can do it where you can just.
So she'll have her voice, but just the camera off.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, you can come in like that. Just your voice with the camera off is fine. And then I think I can keep Josh in here too, Chad.
Yeah, we can have up to 6 on screen and 10 backstage.
Yeah,
Or 10 total and 6 on screen.
Or I can bring Josh out and her in. That way it's more. I can do that.
So she just has to
Yeah.
click the link.
Yeah.
I think she doesn't know what to do.
Oh yeah,
so
just click the link. And
Yeah,
then
the link's in the.
it'll give you the instructions from there. I'll drop the link again for you. It's right here.
It'll be right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark down a couple questions I have for you if we have time, Bert. Is it Brighid?
Brighid.
Brighid. Okay.
Black Dragon, do you want to click the link too, or do you want to just do the name and birth date in the chat? I've got you on here too.
And then just as a filler, I have like the general forecast for everybody. If you want to do that also.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I'd like one. She takes time.
That'd be awesome.
I'm new to it. I'm not even sure what to do.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh, Dad?
Yeah, I was just looking through chat. Did you get anybody backstage?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we the forecast, the full forecast, you think?
Okay.
So
wanna
yeah,
do
one
that?
more time,
more-
everybody. The StreamYard link is in the chat. So if you're interested in getting read, just go ahead and click the StreamYard link, and you'll just have to type in your name. And if you don't want to be on screen, you'll actually have the option to stop the camera, so we wouldn't see you anyway. And then if you're not interested in doing it that way, we can also take your name and your birth date in the chat and do it that way also.
If I show screen, yeah, you know what, guys? Well, I'm going to show the screen right now, so everyone will kind of see how this works. You guys will be able to follow along with my cursor here in a second. You're going to see what we're seeing. You're going to see a whole bunch of screens in one here in a second. Okay, don't pay attention to this mess up here, but
Hypnotized.
when you come in, you'll be able to stop your camera or stop your voice. We can either see you and not hear you, or we can hear you and not see you. But it's all up to you. So if you don't want to be seen when you come in, you'll have that option before you can even get into the backstage.
Yep.
So
Yep,
they'll
so
just
we
come
got a
up on the screen once they click onto it, right? You'll see them back here.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
a few
see 'em.
people asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. As soon as they click in there, they'll have instructions to go out backstage
Okay.
or to go. There we go. Now we got one.
Yeah, I heard one pop in.
Oracles.
Hey, you don't be listening to the green room, man. How am I supposed to surprise you if you got your ears open like that? All right.
Observant.
I hope I'm saying it right. It's Oracles, right?
Yep, Oracles.
Oracles and Beyond.
Yeah.
All right, she's here, guys. I'm gonna bring her in. I'm gonna put you backstage, Josh. All right, and I'm gonna bring her up. All right, we'll be back, buddy. Hello, Oracles. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Oracles.
Hi. Hi, Brighid.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
And can I have your date of birth?
July 26, 1977.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let's see, so I got you. Okay. Well, I don't know if this has come up or, but the first thing that comes up is obviously you're a Leo.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I looked at with your birthday is that changing in home. So it could be like decorating, could be moving, could be, you know, major repairs, whatever, but there's something to do with your home. I don't know if you have it up for sale or whatever, but that's the first thing that I noticed. The other thing, can I ask a question? Have you had any changes in the structure of your family lately?
Oh, constantly.
Yeah. I don't know if you've lost someone lately. Has
Not
someone
lately.
passed in your family?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things about that is, and with the first thing that I said about changes in home is that you need to do up your holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, and commemorate those people that have been lost, because that's very important for healing. The other thing that I see with you, and I, has there been changes in jobs in your household? So have you changed your job lately?
Not me, but somebody very close to me.
Okay. So your partner or whatever has changed their job. Has any relocation been brought up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of the things with that is you need to weigh out the pros and cons, because you guys have been, if I can say, for a family, have been through a lot. And so I guess I would make sure that relocation is going to make you all happy. So, okay.
That's what. That's yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Thank you. Definitely not.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to relocate, but people have asked me to relocate, and I just can't do it.
Right.
I can't.
Yeah. I feel like your roots are there.
Yeah.
And I think before you relocate, you need to really think about if it'll be okay for your family that you do relocate. So I think that you guys have been through a lot in the last year.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we
And
all have, but with your birth date and with it being the 4th month, it exemplifies home. Everything to do with home.
yeah, like home is here, and I have
excuse me,
asked to relocate, but I just can't leave. Like, yeah, like you said, there's just too much here. Just too much here. I can't leave my kids.
Yeah.
And my grandbaby.
And I don't think they could handle you leaving.
No.
So
that's been big on my mind. So
yeah, so don't worry about it. Another opportunity will come, and you'll be fine.
thank you.
Forgive me.
You guys gotta get up here. Wow, this is crazy. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really
thank you.
cool.
Did you like that, or?
I get freaked out like when she knows things. I'm like, oh,
I told you it's
freak me
scary
out. But
sometimes, but
yeah,
Your date of birth is your social security for the universe. Just to let you know.
Oh,
And you're safe with me. I'm just a nerd, so we're good.
I think we all are a little bit nerdish. Huh?
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
well, thank
I
you so
definitely
much.
feel like a, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Brighid. Thank you.
Okay, best of luck,
You're
and
awesome.
the new opportunities will be coming. So
Thank you.
look for August of 2022 for your birthday. You'll end up with a new opportunity. You won't have to leave your family, but
Okay.
you'll get a new job. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Oracles.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Oracles.
Thank you. Bye.
That
Okay.
was cool.
Amber, turn her camera off.
Our first one.
Yeah. She's muted too. I
Oh,
think she's
there
about
she
ready.
is. There she-
We got another one, guys. Amber. And it looks like she's already got her birthday ready to go.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
Hi, Amber.
Hey.
Hi, Amber.
Can you hear us? Hi.
Yes.
All right. This is Brighid. Brighid,
Hi.
Amber.
Okay,
Hi.
so I gotta ask a question. What haven't you completed?
A lot of
I know,
cleaning.
honey. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, that'll drive a Gemini nuts, not having a clean atmosphere. So, the other thing, is there a degree you haven't completed or finished or started?
Did you say a degree?
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm actually going to school right now, and I stopped doing my classes. Like I just stopped,
Why?
and I was going to get my associate's degree. It's just
Yeah.
too much. My life is too stressful right now.
Right. Well, the first thing you
Um,
need to do is make a list of all the things you need to complete and start with the simplest one first, and it will get easier because you won't move your life until you complete things. So,
Okay, sorry, it's echoing really bad, so I can't hear anything.
okay.
But
So you need to start with all the things, all the tasks you need to complete. Okay?
okay,
And then start on the simplest one and work your way back to school. But can I ask, did you have an opportunity like all right. She definitely has internet issues and you don't need to be an astrologer for that.
You're muted,
So-
Sony.
Yeah, she's popping back on right now. Okay,
Oh,
guys.
there
Let
we
me
go.
let me remove her and then I'm gonna bring her back in. Here we go. I'm sorry, Amber. Is
She's
that better?
outside now.
Is that better?
at service up. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Go ahead, Brigitte. We're gonna mute again.
Okay. So I don't know how much you heard the last time, but make your list of the things that you need to complete and complete the simplest ones first. Because did you not get offered a wonderful opportunity and you kind of didn't take it because you didn't feel qualified?
Yeah, a few.
Okay. Well, the great universe is saying step up because you're qualified. You just need to get the piece of paper. Okay?
Thank you.
And you're welcome. You're welcome. And I think you feel Geminis always feel alone because nobody can crawl inside their head. So, do me a favor. Make sure you surround yourself with positive people. Okay? Positive people. You've got a couple negative ones. Change the locks.
Right.
You say change the locks?
Yeah. Toxic people behind the
God.
door.
Oh wow. Oh, she's frozen.
Oh,
Wow.
she froze again.
No.
But I think
She
she's still
froze.
there. Oh, there she is. So was that pretty accurate, Amber? Was that?
It's scary how accurate that was. It's
That's how I felt too.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brighid.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thanks for
Thank
coming on,
you.
Amber.
Okay.
Thank you, Amber.
Thanks, Amber. Hi. How are you? Good to see you on
Bye.
here.
Bye.
All right, guys. This is going pretty good. That's 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Are you feeling okay? Do you need a break? Because
I'm good. I'm good. I might need some coffee. I got it. I got it.
okay. I got a really awesome guy. You're gonna like this guy. Everyone loves these guys, and man, you will too. I'm just gonna bring him on, guys. He probably needs no introduction, but he sure deserves one. So we got Joe from UFO Garage.
Hey,
What's
what's
up,
up,
Joe?
man? How's everybody tonight? Doing
All
good?
right, how you doing?
Good, man. Good. Sonny, bro, I like that you
What's-
got your own personal cholo in the background. That's awesome.
Silent but deadly bodyguard back there.
I love that, dude. I love that. Hey,
Dave sent him. Dave
It's my-
sent him to us.
did he really? In
Yeah.
a little package? Then he just crawled out.
Some assembly required.
Yes, dude. Hey, this is my first time on the Paranormal Chop Shop, dude.
What's up,
That's
dude?
right. That's right.
Yes,
You're gonna
man.
be
Yes. I'm
You're gonna
glad
be
to be here, man. It's been, man, life has been so busy, man. I haven't had a chance to hop on. So I told the old lady I was gonna hop on tonight for a little bit and say what's up and
Excellent.
and hang out. And
Dude, I
What's
like all
going
the
on,
aliens
Brighid? How
you
are
got
you
in the
doing?
background.
yeah, dude, they
Good.
dance and they light up. They're pretty fun.
That's awesome.
Aliens?
Yeah, I used them. So last year I put them out for Halloween, and I made this cool UFO. And then, man, during Thanksgiving, I put little feathers on their head and like bandanas. And then during Christmas, I just put like Santa hats on them. So it was good for the entire holiday season. It was great, and I got a lot of compliments. So they're hanging out with me now.
Excellent.
Oh, man.
Yes.
It's already late there where you're at. It's what, 9:42?
Yeah, dude. Oh no, it's 8:45.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's not too bad.
That's not a weekend.
I just got back
What
from
do you-
dinner, man.
What do you think so far about the 2 readings with Brighid?
Oh,
What do you think of that stuff, man?
I like it, man. I think it's pretty cool. This is like some
You
Art
ever
Bell
had-
shit, dude.
You ever had it done before?
Not a reading like this. We had Barbara Jean on the other day, and she kind of blew my mind a little bit with like some past life stuff, and that was pretty incredible, because I've never had a reading or anything like that. So it was pretty interesting. So I mean, I'm excited for this.
You want to try?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, Brighid, this is Joe. Let's blow his
Hi.
mind.
Nice to meet you, Joe. Can I have your birthday?
Yeah, it's 10/02/1987. Let's come and take a day.
Come and take it, day.
Yeah, it's popular amongst Texans.
Okay. All right. Well, I probably would like to do this reading better in private, but I will tell you that your entire life has been nothing about building relationships and relationships, either from childhood on up. So the other thing is, let's see, October. So what happened this month that you thought was kind of interesting, that you kind of felt like, things are going my way? Anything?
I would say just some personal growth that I've been going through, and then just kind of my show in general has just been a really awesome outlet. So yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so one of the things that your birth date tells me is that how you get ahead is by building relationships. You're a Libra. And so Librans kind of have a hard time making decisions, but the peer group around you will help you with advisement. And so if you take advisement from other people, it kind of helps you, not that you let other people make your decisions, but you'll kind of figure it out with other people's insight. The other thing is, I keep picking up something about a car with you. Is there a car that you either want, love, like a historical piece from grandpa, something? What's up with the car?
Well, if you look at Chad Smith's shirt, it's got a 1964 Impala on it, and
Okay.
I'm a huge fan, and it's actually part of our show. I mean, it's such a big part of our life. You know, I used to drive a 1970 Impala, and I absolutely loved it. And lately I have kind of just been looking into possibly getting a vehicle within that time frame. So yeah, that's pretty
And
cool.
you need to get the insignia on the side, UFO garage.
I
There you
want
go.
to. Yeah,
There
I
you go.
definitely want to.
Marketing, make it
Yeah.
work for you.
Yes.
So, do you have any questions?
Oh man. Ah, let's see. Questions. What kind of questions can I have? What it- how does I don't know if you can answer this, but how does the kind of near future kind of seem? Does it seem a little bit smooth, or is it going to be more rocky times, you know?
Okay. Well, first of all, listen to the general forecast, because that actually has a lot to do with your sign.
Okay.
And then secondly, again, I feel like you're in December. You're going to be, and I'm looking at it from you having the birth date of 10/2. By December, you'll meet someone that is either in some sort of marketing or promotions or whatever, and things will be, your business will not be the same the next year. It'll be exponentially larger. Does that make sense?
It sounds good. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, there's like 3 points I'd like to ask you. Sometime, I don't like to share personal information, but it's about relationships in regards to the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any changes in your life and with the immediate relationships in the last 2 years?
I had a kid.
Mhm.
So
How's that
yeah,
going?
it's great. It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was definitely, you know, it's not a walk in the park, but it's pretty
No,
awesome.
it
It's
is. It
pretty
is pretty
awesome.
awesome. And so the other thing is, your wife. Do you have her birthday?
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. It's March 5th, 1990.
Okay. Oh wow.
You almost
Okay.
stumped me for a second. Don't tell her I said that.
That's okay.
Caught me off guard.
So let me just tell you the best relationship advice I can give you.
Okay.
Always bring flowers home. Does she ever like need reassurance?
She's a pretty tough lady, but occasionally, yeah,
Because
you know,
she is a 5, and so she's had a lot of changes,
well,
and
she's at
especially
least
in
an
the
eight
last.
and a half to me.
Well,
That's
no,
why
no,
I
no,
married
no,
her.
no. Her date of birth. Don't
Oh,
get me
okay.
in trouble. I need my lawyer. Okay. I don't mess around with people's wives. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. All right. So, because of the last, I just feel like I don't know, but it's fairly possible your family could be expanding too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Suck it up, Buttercup. It'll
Oh,
happen.
man.
Yep.
Yes. Wow.
Catch me 9 months from now. So,
I will. If that happens, you're definitely gonna hear from me. That's for sure.
okay. All right.
Wow.
So I would love to do a reading for you in private, though. So
Definitely. Let's set something up. Let's do that. That would be really
okay.
cool.
All right.
Man, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks for coming
fun.
on, Joe.
Yeah, man, no problem. This has been great, dude. Whenever y'all have I'm gonna try and catch one where y'all are just kind of hanging out and chilling, so I can come on and just shoot the shit with you guys for a little
Yeah.
while. So
Definitely.
Yeah,
do that.
man.
heck
Yeah.
yeah, heck
This
yeah.
is good times, man. I'm glad you stopped by. I've been waiting for you to come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I finally got a little bit of free time this evening, so I was like, I'm gonna hop on and go say what's up to these guys, man. Because the last couple times y'all been on, I've been driving like a 2-hour drive, and I'm just sitting in the passenger seat hanging out. I'm not always able to make all the shows. And Chad, yours is so early in the morning, dude. I can't even talk that early in the morning.
Hey, I got to get up at like 3:30 to do his show in the morning. For you are, yeah.
To do it here.
I know.
Yeah, I have to do them a
Crazy,
little bit
man.
later.
But
Well, yeah, our
Dude,
time here. Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on and surprise you one day, Chad.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be good stuff. Hell yeah,
it's
man.
gonna blow
Hell
me
yeah.
away.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey guys, I don't want too much more of y'all's time. I just want to stop in and say what's up, get a reading.
Thanks for
Brighid,
hanging
it's
out,
great
dude.
meeting you. Let's
meeting
definitely
you.
chat. And we'll do something in private. That'd be great.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks, Joe.
Awesome,
You're
guys.
awesome.
Well, hey,
buddy.
y'all have a good one, man. Bye.
See you, buddy.
Hey, before you go, I was good. He can still hear me. Sounds like Ben and Joe might be having a baby race. Maybe we'll have another one, and Ben will be like, "I don't think so, man."
I don't think so, dude.
And then he'll have another one. Well, how about Amanda? Would you like to do hers, Brighid?
Sure. I need her birthday.
9/12/89.
Okay. Okay. Is she coming on, or do I wait, or do I go?
That's me.
Amanda.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 9/12. Okay. So first off, you have some new opportunities headed your way. Whether it be job or promotion, or I read for a Scorpio this evening, and she goes, "No, I'm not getting a new job. I'm getting a promotion." Well, either way, it's an improvement in your job.
Okay.
I will make sure that you know exactly what you're signing up for if you do take a promotion.
Okay.
Virgos tend to be, how do I want to say, the ones that carry the most on their backs as far as organization and things of that nature. The other thing is, it's kind of interesting because you have two things. I think you're going to get an opportunity to do more family stuff in December, January, and February at the same time that your job is going to be taken off. So when did they tell you had to make up your mind whether you take this job or not?
I own my own company.
Okay. And so have you gotten new contracts, or?
A few businesses have quit doing my line of work. So yeah, we'll be
You'll be inundated.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I don't want to say, can I ask, will you have to hire new people in order to do all?
If we expand, I would.
Okay. Do me a favor. I know they always say don't hire family, but don't hire family with a sob story. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The other thing is there something that you haven't told somebody that is bothering you? Like, Yeah. I have two people that I have not actually told a few things, and it how do I want to say, it will change our relationship because I decided not to put up with it. There we go. I decided not to put up with it. Can I ask you to please make sure that you establish your verbal parameters or boundaries or whatever?
Okay.
I have to look yours up in an ephemeris because you sit right there in the middle here. Forgive me for looking at my head.
No, that's fine.
There we go. So 19. Okay, your birthday is 1989. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to look where one of your planets is. 12. Okay. Oh no, don't do that to me again. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. I love computers. Not. Okay, so do me a favor with your Virgo and Aquarius. It makes you a very good business person. Do you ever have a hard time hiring the right person, or have you ever hired people before?
It's me and my husband that work together. but-
Okay. All right. If you hire somebody, make sure he agrees to hire them on. Okay. The reason why I'm telling you is you have an Aquarius moon, and sometimes Aquariuses do not see people's BS before they show it. Okay.
Yeah. I try to see the good in everyone right from the beginning.
Yep. And your Mercury is in Libra, so you have this lovely way of saying I hate your guts without saying I hate your guts. It's like I sort of like you, but you know, yeah. So your Jupiter is in Cancer, which is how you make your living. And it's interesting because Cancers tend to be good at mothering, good at taking care of homes, like organization, that kind of thing. And also good in the medical field. So let's see, your Saturn's in Capricorn and your Uranus. So with those two configurations, you've got two planets in heavy duty money. So just keep at the plan. Don't get overwhelmed, and you're going to do great. Oh, I love your dog.
Oh.
What's his birthday?
I'm not letting him right now.
That's good to hear because I do get overwhelmed from time to time with all I have on my shoulders with this business.
Make lists. You're a Libra. My son is a quadruple Libra. And, and so he has Sun, Moon, Merc, and Mars are all in Libra. And he gets overwhelmed. He's very talented, but I said if you write it down and just take one at a time and cross it out, you know, you're left with at least some productivity. So definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions you want to ask me directly?
I don't think so, but it does make a lot of sense for me.
Okay.
You did hit strong points for sure. Especially the don't get overwhelmed part, because that's what I've been worried about lately with my job.
Yeah. Don't get overwhelmed. Just take really good notes, and because you're a tactical person, you know, you got to feel it. So you'll do fine. You'll do fine.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
That's accurate? Yeah. That's too accurate.
Yeah, it's accurate.
What's tomorrow's lottery numbers?
Hell, if I'd have known, I'd have played it a long time ago.
All right.
The great creator has more to teach me, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Well, it's just still I keep telling everyone I don't know how she does it. It was scary, but it's enjoyable because it's exciting. Yeah, it's not too scary.
You're right.
I hope everyone's enjoying it. I really like it.
No, I do too.
I think you're awesome.
Amazing.
Oh, you're so sweet. So far, my palms aren't too sweaty. My paper isn't sticking to my palms, so I'm good.
How about if we bring Josh back in and we'll get his birth date?
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Josh, you ready, buddy? I see you back there smiling. Here he goes, guys. Joshua Casey.
Oh man, I'm a little nervous now. I feel like she's just immediately about to say we need a private reading. I'm at a weak point in my life, and I can tell you're the real deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. You're so sweet.
Mhm. So my birthday is September 14th, 1991.
September 14th, 1991. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I get these ma'ams. I'm starting to feel ancient.
All these
Sorry.
Virgos.
Yeah, I know. Okay, 9/14/1991. Did I hear that correctly? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right with you.
My heart's beating fast, guy.
Oh, it won't hurt.
Mhm.
Let's see. 1, 2.
I am excited for yours, actually. This is gonna be exciting.
Yeah. After seeing all that stuff, he's kind of scared to hear what's coming next. I already know what's going through his mind.
I have no
I know.
idea.
Okay.
Dad, if he was, I would
Okay.
be nervous.
And yours is also in the middle of the month. So guess what I got to do? Look you up. Okay. All right. So I don't have blank time here. I'm sorry. One of the things that right off the bat is, so, and I don't want to get too personal, but I'm just going to go out there on a limb. So one of the things that I keep seeing is, have you ever made some decisions in your life that you felt like you weren't good enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Well, you have to stop that right now. Because you're going to have some opportunities head your way in February. Have you ever thought about writing something, like writing a book or something?
Yeah, we were just talking about that. What, like yesterday or the day before?
Okay,
Chad's.
well, I wasn't listening
Yeah.
because I got other stuff to do. But anyway, yeah, that's what I see. Let me just, okay, here we go. All right. So, yeah, that's the one thing about, don't make your decisions in regards to the fact that sometimes you feel like not good enough. Does that make sense? And is your family listening?
No, to this?
Okay. To
No.
this, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I think your family was not very, how do I want to say? Do not let what their words say echo in their ears for the rest of your life. Stop it. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Or Dropkick Murphys will visit them. Anyway, all right. So this is the thing. You got a kind of a new beginning happening in October. There was a seed of inspiration that occurred in October. Okay. And then from there, in November, you started meeting people, correct? And then in December, you're going to start getting opportunities. Now, I don't want you to take the first one because I want you to look at them pragmatically or left-brained. That's what I want you to do, because I want you to look at things and realize this is not the stopping point. This is the, how do I want to say? This is just a foundation. This is not how things are going to end up. It's the foundation. And the other, is there anybody missing in your family?
Anybody missing?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you mean by missing?
Missing, like missing, gone. Just all of a sudden left.
I'm kind of isolated from my family right now, to be honest, because none
Okay,
of
so
them.
it's you that actually got picked up and left. Okay. All right.
None of
So
them that I'm experiencing, yeah.
okay. So that's okay if it's healthy for you. then you should do that. Then the other thing, January. January is about something about your home. So if you don't like where you're living, there's a new opportunity for you to find other places to live in January. The other thing is in February, I want you to figure that out because there's a chance of you changing your entire career. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right, that's your time frame. With your sun in Virgo and your moon in Scorpio, you kind of are, you're a kind, sensitive soul, and you're recognizing this kind of, or not really recognizing it, but sometimes people will say something to you and you go, oh, I never realized that about myself. But you're a kind, sensitive soul. And your Mercury's in Virgo, which means you'd make a great writer. A lot of the great writers have Virgo in that placement. And he's, the other thing is oh God, we could go, that's for a private reading. We'll thumbtack that for a private reading. Your Jupiter is also in Virgo, which means writing, or Saturn and Aquarius. Okay, this is important. So, do you ever find you trust people and they kind of let you down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so your job in 2022 is to establish your boundaries and get them so that I'm worth something. I'm worth success and unconditional love and fun and care for myself. I'm worth all that. So if someone even remotely looks like they're going to stomp on your parade, you go, I'm going to write this down. I'm going to figure it out pragmatically whether it's going to be good for me or not. Okay. The other thing is why do I keep picking up Toronto on you? Are you like in Canada or something?
No.
That's weird. I just keep picking Toronto. So
I've been recently talking to somebody in Canada, and he writes books. Actually, though, so that's kind of
okay.
weird.
But I keep picking up Toronto on you. I don't know why. The other thing is, if you get a chance and you would like to explore that part of your chart that has to do with relationships and things like that, I would rather do that one-on-one than over the internet. So we'll just scrap that for today, okay? So do you have any questions for me?
No, that was really got spot on. Especially about meeting people in October. God, I can't tell you how spot on you were there. Really, everything you said that was amazing. I really appreciate that. And I mean, me and these guys, we were just talking about writing a book or something the other day. It was with me or Chad or Sonny. I think it was all of us, to be honest. So yeah, thank you.
I'm glad.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it blew my mind, really. Spot on, really everything.
It's crazy how spot on it can be.
Especially about people. Yeah, I've got a bad habit of, like she said, going out on a limb to help somebody. I put myself in a hole really trying to help somebody. I'll repeat and I'll keep doing that and not know why I'm doing it, So thank you.
No worries, no worries. You need to think about, not that, I mean, I help people every day and with no benefit coming back to me, but the problem is sometimes you need the help and you got to be able to take it, it's you can't give something if you don't have it, kind of thing. So
yeah, definitely.
Yep, for sure. But so, do we have any more, or should I just do the general astrological weather?
Do you want to do a couple more?
Sure.
You
I don't care.
have more.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. I'm just gonna. Can I just tell you? This is, how do you say Kowalski? Kowalski. Kukowski. Joe Kukowski. And can I just tell you his birthday?
Sure.
Wait a second.
That's private chat.
Wait a second. This ain't Joe from UFO Garage.
No, because he's got his own up there, Joe, the UFO Garage dude.
Yeah. Okay. So his is 03. What?
He's hiding it, right?
To message it to her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it is. She said that.
Yeah, this is regular chat. She said text her the ones that they do in private chat. So.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
Let's see, private chat.
Oh, she
is that? Oh, I can see it right now.
Okay, yeah.
Joe's.
Okay.
0315.
Okay, 0315.
He might not want his birthday read. I think that's why they're in private chat.
Yep.
I wasn't given the year.
I won't. I will not. How do I want to say the last year? A lot of people. Okay, Joe. See, 1 second. 6.
Hold before you go. Let me make sure he's in here. I learned this from Gemma.
Oh, yeah,
Joe, you're still in here, right? If you're in here, just say yes. We'll see. Or here, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, that's good that she does that, because that would be bad to waste a whole reading.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's here.
There he is.
Okay, he's here. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. One second here. Okay. All right. So with him, it's kind of confusing. I would like to see him face to face, but unfortunately, I understand. So right off the bat, he's a Pisces, and so how do I want to put it? Pisces have kind of gone through a lot in the last 3 years. Let's see here. Let me just grab the year here. I'm not going to say a word. Okay. All right. So he's in the middle of the month. I can remember everything except for the middle of the month birthdays. Okay. So he also has Aquarius in his moon. And so I would give him the same advice that I gave Josh. Do you like Joshua or Josh? Sorry.
Either is fine.
Okay. I would give you the same advice. Make sure the people that you're associating with are, how do I want to say, have your highest good in their intent. Sometimes friends can be untrue. And I mean that in not in a third grade sense, but in a adult sense. I have 2 friends that they basically wanted me to get them a job, kind of thing, so you got to watch that. The other thing is, in September, there was something that you started that was new, and it kind of developed. You learned more things. In November, I feel like there's going to be some challenges, but I want you to keep going. You need to complete either a project or a degree or whatever that you need to do. Because by January, February, you'll have a new beginning. Your life, you'll have some really amazing choices. And I will again caution you about the company you keep. just be sure that people, really truly have your back. And let's see, your Mercury's in Pisces, and sometimes your no is not no. I'm just saying, your Venus is in Taurus. So work is important to you. Number one, material wealth is security is important to you. The other thing is you have Saturn in Virgo too, huh? So you'd make a good writer. What is it with you all in Virgos? Holy moly, there's a whole crop here. But I would definitely make sure that you kind of review your friendships, your relationships, your partner. Make sure that they really have your best interest at heart. So, and without being able to ask a couple questions, that's as far as I can go without, I don't want to say anything that would offend anybody or would open a can of worms that they don't feel comfortable opening. So
Well, cool. He did say that he's here. He got knocked out of StreamYard chat, but he's in
Okay.
the main chat. So
Okay.
So it sounds great. Thank you so much. I understand.
Okay.
For muting.
Sounds like it resonated with him.
Good.
Was
Josh?
010 or something?
That was Smoking Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smoking
He said
Joe.
good reading.
Yeah. I didn't know if Josh could hear me back there.
And then Tammy.
Yeah. Tammy was in private chat too. Do you want to do Tammy next? And we'll see if she's here. Tammy, are you still here?
Oh, is she going to come on screen or just text?
No, she's going to text. I have her in private chat. Do you see her down there at 7:03?
She's still here.
And she's still here.
Let's see.
I see
Let
her
me
in chat.
find her. Okay. I'm looking. Okay, I found her.
Okay. And this is
Tammy Finnegan.
Yeah.
Tammy. Okay, so 7. Okay.
Bob Perkins is going crazy in the chat here.
Josh just jumped out.
Okay.
He must have got kicked off. He might jump back in a minute.
Yeah, his does that sometimes. He'll come back in.
All right.
Okay. All right. 1 second. He also is in the middle of the month. You're trying to kill me slowly. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. You have an Aquarius Moon too. Are you all friends or something?
Tammy, she's from Spaced Out Radio. So yeah,
That's okay. That's why. All right.
Yeah, we're all friends from there.
Okay. So we have.
I thought that was her. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy. Let's do it here all the time.
All right.
All right. I'm going to mute back out, guys.
Okay. So, the first thing that I pick up is there is some need for travel. When I look at your birthday, that's what I got, is that you need for travel and training of some sort. And you have to fit that to your life, however that resonates with you. The other thing is sometimes you learn things the hard way. Your Mercury's in Taurus and your Venus is in Taurus, and so work is important to you, writing is important to you. Your Mars is in Aries, which means you can have one hell of a hot temper. I'm just saying. So Mars is in Aries, and you have to watch that because you can actually burn yourself out. literally by being so hyper. Just so the other thing is with your Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn, you have Cap, and Cap, that's your laws and also the things that constrain you. And so the sky's the limit for you. You're a Taurus, and so you have a lot of earth sign energy. Also, with when you have those configuration, you may have a back trouble. Oh, by the way, I have a present for Sunny. Yep.
Oh, a present.
Yes. I get you some more of your gemstones that you need for your, yes. So anyway. All right. So moving on. But one of the things that you have to do is watch out for your back, watch out for burnout. Again, you all have the same planets. That's weird. You all get along. It's like amazing, amazing, amazing. With your Aquarius and moon and your moon, I would worry, make sure that you see people for who they really are. Sometimes you learn the hard way. And are there any questions that I can answer for you? I don't see anything.
I think she can ask her questions either in regular chat or you can do it in private chat.
She just said pretty accurate.
Yeah, she said pretty accurate.
She also has a couple of how do I want to say, things that I would not mention that would do better in a private reading. So I don't want to get anybody in trouble. So I keep my mouth shut when I have to. Anyway.
I can see you trying to hold back a little. I can tell when it's.
Yep. Everyone's got something going on, that is in their personal life, and I'm sure she can tap into that sometimes.
Well,
I think we have.
Yeah.
We have another one
backstage,
guys, and it's Rooted in Synchronous. She's gonna come on with no microphone, and or I'm sorry, no camera. Hopefully she's got a microphone, because she's muted right now. And I looked at that, so I was I don't know if she's gonna come on or ask in private chat.
We are all aliens, Joshua Casey.
All right.
No, I typed that whenever you said we all had the same planet. I was just, who knows?
Yep.
All right,
yeah, we all get along.
I'm gonna bring them in right now, guys, and let's meet them. Find out who it is.
So
hello.
This is Paula from Rooted in Sacredness. And
Hi, Paula.
Hello. Good to see everybody.
Hi,
I am just curious. I have some things on the burner, and I wanted to know what comes up for me in the next year.
Okay. And do you have your birth date in private chat, or will you tell me your birth?
I could say it's August 11th, 1969.
Okay. Can I ask a question? It's almost, oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Okay, you have a lot going on.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
One of the things I keep picking up is like you feel overwhelmed, number one. And number two, do you need to do something with your house or your living arrangement?
Not necessarily. So the overwhelmed part is probably because I have a mundane job, but my passion is healing and readings, wanting to be in service to the higher realms, basically. I think that, and I just moved a couple months ago, so I'm still unpacking. So I don't know if it's that disruption.
Yeah, because you got to be settled. And the
Mhm.
other thing is, let's see, 15 is 7. Well, you were born with an 11, which means obviously that you are well connected. We'll just put it that way. The other thing is you're a 1, and sometimes I would almost have you. I know we've had a pandemic, but have you kind of isolated yourself lately?
Because I'm an empath, I tend to be an introvert, but I do
Mhm.
connect outwardly with people as well. So, and I have to work, so so I have to always be
Okay.
around people.
Right.
But again, because I'm very rooted and grounded in my work, I find myself doing that and also being a sounding board for a lot of people because they're going through difficult times
They
in this transition.
Yeah, exactly. Have you been finding well, this goes with my general, like, overall, after that 11/5 eclipse series of eclipse, how people have been showing their true face lately. Oh my
Mhm.
word. I just stand back and go, "Wow, I
Right,
never would have got that." Yeah.
right.
It's pretty scary. Pretty scary.
A lot of
Um,
people are in fear, and I'm absorbing that fear and letting it channel through my body because I don't want to take it in.
I look at it as differently. I don't think they're in fear. I think they're in narcissism. Because no, I'm serious. Because we're all put on this planet Earth to be in service to our fellow man and
Absolutely.
woman. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? And so when you see people, well, I have to get mine. It's got to be about me. That if that's the fear you're feeling, I'd like to think that if
It's
somebody
not
was.
it's not me personally. It's other people in fear of the unknown and what the future is going to hold. I don't personally feel that because I've always been optimistic since the very beginning because I know that this part was important and necessary.
Yeah, I guess my point is that we don't have much to fear if we all help each other.
Absolutely.
The only thing we have to fear is the fact that people decide that they're in it by themselves and it's all for me, kind of thing.
Right.
And so one of the things that I see in your chart is that you have a Cancer moon. And so you have two placements that kind of make you extremely psychic. We're all psychic. It's just whether or not you exercise it. It's kind of like whether you got six-pack abs or whatever. We all have the ability to have that. It's just that we've got to work on it.
I
Um,
definitely utilize it. I consider that I do get spot on with psychic hits.
The other thing is your Mercury is in Virgo, and so that's usually somebody that um, speaks of healing or speaks of um, in front of others. Counselors usually have Virgo in that placement. Your Venus is in Cancer, which means that's how you reflect upon your family, is that you're a mother. You have a mother type personality. um let's see here. Okay, now your Jupiter, which is, as you know, is sitting in Libra, which means that you'll always have two forms of income somehow, some way, whether it be in the mundane world, in the spiritual, whatever, but you'll always have two forms of income, always.
That's good.
The other thing is the Scorpio is in Neptune. Now, Neptune is kind of, as you know, is a generational thing. It's also kind of like that terrible stuff that's in the back of our head that if we let it drive us mad at will.
I
And
embrace
so,
the shadow.
okay. I personally, my suggestion to you is always stay equal. There's
Absolutely.
neither negative or positive, but it's um, sometimes when you take on the burdens of others, it's like swimming in a stream, and you just keep getting heavier and heavier, and you can't swim anymore. And sometimes empaths do get depressed because of the fact that they become the toxic sponge of the universe. But as far as your new projects go, I really do feel how do I want to say, the best time to act on them is in March of next year. We're talking March of 2020. On that full moon, when you have Jupiter and I don't have my ephemeris in front of me, but anyway, it's a trine, and so you'll have more open doors then. The other thing, are you thinking about getting an office or something so you can do consults?
Well, not necessarily, but it's funny you're saying that because I'm actually going to set up a space dedicated in my home for that.
Okay. I warn you, just because I've been doing this since a long time. Anyway, I warn you about taking in people that are emotionally or physically hurting and taking that into your home, because they bring everything with you. So
Right.
they're
It's
dead
only
uncles, they're dead aunts.
right.
Yeah, just be very, very careful. I have a couple of clients. I have a gentleman that owns a baseball team in Florida, and I allow him in my home because his is more. But the people that bring, like, how do I want to say? Um,
Well, I would do everything virtual.
okay, all right.
And then making sure that I'm creating sacred space before and cleansing after,
Okay.
as well
Not
as filtering through me
right.
out of my body.
And just so you know, but not everything respects the fact that you have a boundary. So just beware. So,
Thank
but
you.
great success.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Have a great evening.
You
It was
too.
great. It was an honor reading for you.
Thank you. Nice talking to you and meeting you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Rooted.
Rooted.
So much for coming on the
What was her
show.
name? Have a good night.
She's being rude.
Didn't mean to laugh, but whenever it's awesome. Like taking, she said she takes the negativity and learns from it. But when she said I embrace the shadow, that's awesome. But it caught me off guard. I didn't mean to laugh. I don't know if you heard that or not. But that's awesome. You're dead on. It seems like. I mean, what you said earlier, I've been thinking about that so heavily. You were really spot on. The more I think about it,
Oh, well, thank you.
the more
Yep.
thank you for what you do.
Guys, you feeling all right, Brighid?
Mm-hmm.
This
We
is
got
awesome.
we got another one backstage, and another guy you're gonna love. That everyone loves this guy. Everyone loves him. All right, Josh, I'm gonna leave you in, buddy. And
All right.
you ready back there? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, guys. Ben from UFO Garage.
What's up,
Nice.
y'all?
What's up, man?
What's going on, buddy?
What's
Hi,
going
Ben.
on, y'all?
Oh, we're just hanging out, you know.
Hell
Having
yeah,
good
man.
times.
Heck yeah! I've been watching the show, doing family stuff. So we just put
Right
the kiddo to bed. So yeah,
Joe.
great show so far, you guys. This is awesome.
Thanks, man.
Man,
Thanks,
your
dude.
microphone sounds like you're talking through like a sheet of gold or something. That thing's
I
beautiful.
know.
It's
And then I
amazing.
was just trying to tell you, man, I never heard your band until like last week. I had no idea you could sing like that, man. That's awesome.
Me
I
neither.
used to be able to sing. I
Oh,
lost it.
so
I lost it in a bet.
You lost it in a bet.
Bet with the devil. Come on, I know you can sing. You got
I heard Sonny can wail too.
I tried.
really.
I lost it.
I don't know. I heard it the other day, so you must have lost it in the last week or so.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, Brighid, you're awesome. I love what you do, and yeah, I've been listening. I listened a little bit of Joe's. That was really cool. This is awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
So, are you gonna have one done, man?
I mean, do we have time? Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, I'm gonna put you backstage, Josh, so they'll be next to each other.
Oh, did Josh get to go yet?
Josh did.
Oh, Sonny, actually, you can just grab people's squares and move them around.
I was gonna. Okay. Oh man,
I found that out yesterday.
Much easier.
Yeah.
All right. Now I thought I had to click him out and put him back on. All right. Well, Brighid, Ben, Brighid.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brighid. How you doing?
Good. Do you want to give me your date of birth in the private chat, or do you want to text it to someone?
Oh, it's fine. 6/28/89.
89.
89, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good year.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated from college, just so you know, the first time. So.
See, it was a good year.
Oh, yeah. That's a good year. What were you doing in 89, Chad?
Same thing you were doing, man.
Chilling in a.
I was born in 89.
She was born in 89 too.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we were all partying.
80s babies.
We were all planning this podcast.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I was born a little bit later, but if you want to know something awesome, while my mom was pregnant with me, she was at a Pantera concert. So technically, I went to my first concert.
Right
my mom's
Right
awesome.
Yes. Love it.
That is, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I was doing back handsprings when my son was in utero, so yeah.
Dude, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's
what happens when you're a dance major.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm looking up your ephemeris. Okay. Oh my. Okay.
Oh, Joe.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So can I ask a question? Has there been legal things like contracts and stuff like that? Has anybody offered you a contract lately?
You know, we did have this thing with Manscaped where it was like a trial thing. So we didn't. I guess I did sign a contract, but it was like it was like, hey, if we don't continue like working with you, it's fine. Yeah, it's null and all that stuff. My brother's a lawyer, so he looked over it.
Okay.
We're all good. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So, but I mean something that you really want to do, like. Yeah, like March of 2022. Do you have any plans?
Ooh, if there are plans, that would be very exciting. But no, not at the moment. You know, I don't have anything lined up as far as contracts go in 2022. Not yet, at least.
Okay, all right. So you have Cancer Sun and an Aries Moon. And so Cancer is a water sign and Aries is a fire sign. So do sometimes people not get your complete meaning when you communicate with them? Do you ever think like you're like standing there alone? Like that was a joke. I just said a joke. Yeah.
100%.
Okay. The other thing is, wow, what is it with you guys in Aquarius? Holy crap. Your Mercury's in Gemini, and so you can either have the ability to float from different class systems, or speak numerous languages.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
That resonates with me a lot. I in high school growing up, I never really stuck to like one clique. I kind of just like hung out with everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the thing about that is, though, when I look at your Venus is in Cancer, so usually people with their Venus in Cancer, I don't care where they're at, they got to have a family. They're very family oriented, and usually people with Cancer in their Venus has something up with mom, mom things. Either mom's on a pedestal or mom's the worst mom in the world. And you don't have to say yes or no. And anyway, you
Definitely
might
the
need your
pedestal.
brother.
She's awesome. I love my mama.
There you go. Yep. Your Leo is in Mars, which puts you should be in entertainment for sure. Your Mars is how you present yourself, and you have definitely Mars is fire sign, fire. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Are you flashing me or what?
No,
What was it?
it's Mars. It's I think it's supposed to be the sun, but I'm there goes
I
that.
got you. Okay.
There goes that thing you said about making a joke and not like.
I guess you had to be there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So then the other thing is, you should be in entertainment for sure. But I see. So, okay, you do this. You have a band. What else do you do?
I do this podcast, the UFO Garage with Joe. You met Joe earlier, and
yeah, but I mean, you do something else too.
Yeah,
is there something else?
Yeah, I'm a designer. I design websites and logos and photography and videography. Constantly just doing something. Yeah, did the Paranormal Chop Shop logo. I'm working on Chad's logo. It's coming soon, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say anything more, but
yeah, dude. Yeah,
awesome.
I'm working on it. I'm working on
it.
Dude.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
dude.
So definitely, yeah. I feel like if you continue and you stay consistent in all three realms, you'll do just fine.
So it's got to
each
keep them all.
It's like link marketing. Yep, one will feed the other one. So
I completely agree with that. I love that you said that, because it does seem to the more that I do what I do, I've just like added more things, and they all kind of have started to connect, and it's really kind of awesome how it's all kind of coming together. It's pretty cool.
Yep. So hold that thought, and then so do you ever have any like amazingly brilliant ideas and then you forget them?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. So you have Capricorn and Saturn, and oops, my phone just died. Saturn and Uranus. And so those are your thought planets and the things that keep you structured. And although creative people love to be not structured, you don't want to lose those amazing ideas. So I suggest you get yourself a journal, and don't worry about starting at the front or back. Just start writing your ideas. And then when you come back and you need some inspiration, it's there. Because I feel like you're kind of like picking them out of the air. Wow, that would be great. Let's see. Let's study dark matter. No, let's do a marketing design. Let's, so that way you can kind of bring it all together.
It's like hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, like, how. I mean, I don't want to interrupt you, but like,
that's all right.
How are you? Are you reading? Is it that these connections with the signs and dates and everything? Like, this is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I studied astrology as early as 4 years old. I was a certified astrologer by the time my mother had to send it in because I didn't have a stamp. The income of a 4-year-old is zip. So I've been,
Wow. Until you turn 5, right? That's when you start bringing in the money.
Yeah, that's when the tax man comes. He's like, oh,
that's right.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Shh. Anyway.
When you said, oh man, about the logo, he was literally editing stuff. I can say it. Yeah, the documentary. He was editing that. Really busy. Like, hey, don't text me. I'm busy. No, he wasn't ever like that. But I know he was busy. He was really busy. And then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, I get this logo like sent to me. I was like, how did you stop to have time to design the logo, man? How did you do that?
Because he
I
can
was
work
so
at 3 different projects at once. That's how he rolls. And he feeds himself that way. That is he loves having that adrenaline rush to have 3 things going at the same time. So
100%.
yeah.
I think I'm like the adrenaline junkie, but as in like procrastination, in the form of procrastination. So I have to keep like 8 things going on at once.
Well, to be fair, maybe not use the word procrastination, but usually something fascinates you first before the project with the deadline happens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There you go.
Yeah, love that. That's a more positive spin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it positive. So, but anyway, so I see on the general forecast that once I don't have any readings, I'll do, but there's some definite doorways of opportunity happening. Probably around 12-18. Especially with your planets the way they are, you're going to probably happen onto a relationship, a business relationship that will open up doors for you. And I just see contracts.
Love that. Yeah, you said contracts earlier. This is fun. I like this.
I try.
This is that's very specific. I wonder if like, yeah, I'll be looking out to. We don't have any plans, but if there was a contract to sign, I would think I would hopefully it would be I don't know, to buy a new truck. I'm looking for a new truck, so
there you go.
I don't know. You said business actually, so that's not right.
But I feel like maybe titling it like marketing of some sort as well. Something marketing.
Love that.
I feel like that subject matter. So, yeah. Do you have any questions?
Ooh, I guess I asked mine. I was like, "How are you like tuning into? Like, are you receiving messages? Or is that kind of, are you feeling feeling me out? Are you feeling some kind of like vibe or aura, or is that you know the astrology stuff like so well that you can just kind of boom, 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 or maybe it's a mix of both? I'm just curious how it works. I love it. It's awesome.
Well, thank you. It's how do I want to say? Your date of birth is the social security of the universe. So it's your social security number of the universe. So once you get that, and it's both. It's both. Cool. I've been doing this a long time. So.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was very nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
That was awesome. Thanks for coming on, Ben.
Meet you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ben.
All right, boys. Heck yeah. Well, hey, I'll be hanging out. I know you probably have more people waiting. So
Chris Holmes is in the green room, and
hell yeah.
And Block Chick is next. She wants one done.
Look at Sonny's dog.
He's chilling. He won't leave me alone, guys. I tried.
Looks so comfy.
He's
just chilling.
All he needs is like a cigar, or I don't know, a hot dog.
You said it. It's turkey for him.
Yeah, dude.
Brighid is going to surprise everybody and do a reading for the dog.
What's his birthday?
Yes. That's awesome. All right, boys. Well, hey, thanks. Thank you so much, Brighid and Sonny, Chad, Josh. See y'all later.
Thanks, Ben.
All right, man.
Thanks, buddy.
We'll see you soon, man.
See you later, man.
All right.
Bye.
All right. This is awesome, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Brighid, you met some famous people. Did you see? Did you see that was Joe and then Ben from UFO?
I'm going to have a roll call afterwards.
If we get Willie in here in the big blue van, that's like completing the set. That's all of them. Yep. Block Chick wants one done, and I think she wants it done. She listed her birthday. Yeah, she Amanda's going to tell you her birthday right now.
Her birthday is July 31st, 1983.
Okay, 1 second.
And that's not the middle of the month.
Thank God. Okay, so July 31st,
83.
83. And her first name is?
She's listed as Block Chick.
Black Chick. Okay.
She does.
Her first name is.
Chick, she's asking for your first name, Martha.
I knew that.
Oh,
Okay.
Spaced Out Radio.
I'm so jealous you have that T-shirt on. I want that T-shirt.
You got it.
Yeah, but I put it on and I'm like I can't fit into a medium. Joe.
Who do I gotta talk to get a shirt, man? How much are they?
Hi, Dave.
How's it going,
I
Dave?
think they're $20.
Chad, you say hi to Dave. He's saying hi to you.
Oh yeah, Dave Scott. I was actually just typing that. I was going to tell him to click the link so that he can come in here and get a reading. He'd have an interesting reading for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Whoa, are you okay?
No.
Anybody get hurt? Okay. All right. So, well, first of all, Martha, it's kind of interesting. You'll have there's some exciting stuff coming your way because of your moon and your sun. They are both in Leo and Aries. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Get plenty of rest and make sure you're taking care of yourself because whatever you do for a living, usually, I don't know, Aries, they love kids. They usually are teachers, but the Leo Aries combination, they're both fire signs. You're going to burn yourself out. I feel like there's going to be, when I'm looking at this, I have in March, the second week in March, it starts. And you will have, if you try to get a different position or increase your business from that first new moon in March to actually the end of June, that you can increase your income. And so Sonny's laughing his ass off. I'm not really quite sure why, but anyway. So, but you'll be able to do a reading. He was born in 1890. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so you have those 3 months where don't take the first thing that you get if you are getting a new job. And if you think you never leave or I think that there will be an offer too good to turn down. The other thing is something's up about the house or where you're living. Make sure that you're living where you need to live and that you're grounded and it's calm and not overwhelming because, like I said, that the fact of burning yourself out is very much so possible. Now, I try not to talk about relationships, but I'm gonna go ahead and I will remind you because of where your chart is that in relationships, make sure you have met your equal and whoever your partner is contributing 50-50. Yeah, sometimes it's 90-10, but the other person also gets 10%. The other thing that I notice is this would be a good one-on-one reading because I don't want to say too much, but I would hope be careful not to do social work in your relationships, either friends or in romantic partnerships, because you do have Virgo and Venus, and you have a tendency to love everybody no matter what. So your Jupiter is in Sagittarius, which would make you a great promoter, and which also sets you up for an increase in income by July, by your birthday of 2022. Let's see, yes, yep. So I'm so used to middle of the month birthdays that I didn't check, but yeah. So your Saturn is in Libra. So one of the things I'd have to say is make sure that that with having that configuration in your chart, that if you want something, go for it and make lists and kind of a vision board, or however you want to say, that you don't get lost in other people's expectations. And I feel like I'm talking to myself because I don't see her anywhere, but hey, that's her social security of the universe. So
Yeah, she's in the main chat, the YouTube chat, and she said,
okay.
"Oh, more stimulus checks, sweet."
Sure.
And then she said, "I'll use SQL," with a thumbs up.
Okay.
So cool. Is that all you had for her?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The two things that I had is relationship, and I don't do that on the internet just because I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's kind of personal, and I don't want to offend anyone. So.
Well, we got another guy backstage.
Thanks,
you might
Black
not like him, but I like him. No, everyone likes Chris. Chris Holmes. I hope you're ready, buddy. I don't have no picture, so he's coming in with
audio only.
Yep, audio only.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, how's it going? Trust me, I'm wearing a shirt. So
you don't want to pet this dog, Chris. He's mean, dude. He's meaner than 3 cans of shark shit, dude.
I was just saying in the chat earlier, I'm so jealous of Sonny because he's holding a little squish boy pupper. I love dogs.
Me too.
Good. He's a good dog.
Okay,
what breed is that?
Hello, Bridgie. It's you're a real trooper. I see you doing these one after another, and that's quite phenomenal. I'm exhausted just watching you do it. I don't know how where do you get the energy from?
Caffeine.
Caffeine. I hear you.
Yep,
I hear you. I'm drinking my tea, and I'm here with you. Okay. So what do you need from me?
I need your first name.
Okay, Chris.
And I need your date of birth.
The numbers?
Yes.
Okay, March 3/21. Do you need the full year or just the last two?
Last two.
78.
78?
Yeah, 78. I'm old.
Okay. Remember the joke I told you, Chad? Yeah, right now I'm thinking it right now. Anyway, okay. So okay.
Actually, I don't remember the joke.
I forgot.
Well, I'm the oldest person that's been here. It just amazes me. What can I say? Yeah, right up there.
Well, you don't look like the oldest one here.
They don't know how old I am. Don't tell them.
Yeah. Well, I'm older than you are, and then I said, never mind. Anyway, we don't want to start rumors.
I don't want to get into a pissing contest about how old we are.
Okay.
No, thank you.
1978. Can I ask a question? Have you had a grandparent pass? Recently?
If it was recently, then that would have been monumental because that would have been Methuselah.
Okay.
Last time, let's see. I think it was maybe 5-6 years ago. My mother passed, and she was a matriarchal figurehead in the family.
Okay. Can I ask, was she an older mom?
Yeah, she was like in her late 70s, I believe.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, when I look at again, we have opportunities, and you're a Pisces, so
I thought I was in Aries.
you're kind of both, but you sit on a cusp. So now I got to look you up.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
are
I
an
know it's a bit of a
Aries,
trouble time.
but
Yeah.
you are on the cusp. But you have a lot of let's see here, 1978. 03. Yep. We're gonna make sure that where you sit here.
Yeah, I gotta double check the numbers because there's so many of them.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So you are an Aries, but it's interesting how you definitely have water. Okay, so you are an Aries sun and a Leo moon. Do you ever burn yourself out?
Yeah, I believe I do quite a bit.
Yeah, you have a lot of brilliant ideas. You need to write them down. You all have similar charts. It's the weirdest thing. It's like the Aries and Leo party tonight. I don't know. But the other thing is you have Mercury in Aries too. And so that makes you kind of quick on your feet, comedic, great cast person. The other thing is you got Venus in Aries, and you tend to you love people like children do, kind of unconditionally.
Oh yeah, I think that's also hurt me as well sometimes.
Yeah, it does. The and the other thing is, since we're on the subject matter, is have you ever had someone take your idea?
Like a concept or something,
Yes,
and then run with
a
it.
concept, something that you could copyright or otherwise.
I think I maybe, but I've also had other people try to claim that some of my ideas are theirs.
Okay.
And try to turn it around on me.
Okay. My suggestion
well.
to you though is, you've heard of a poor man's copyright?
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest you start doing it with the multitude of ideas that you have. The other thing is, sometimes, how do I put this? Okay, don't be mad at me. I don't know you, but you kind of blurt things out. And so I need you to kind of not show your hand of cards all the time.
Oh yeah, I think I'm learning that lesson.
Yeah. You have Cancer and Mars, which I think a lot of people find you a great mystery, because on one hand you've got this sharp tongue, and then on the other hand you're this mushy person who cares deeply for people.
Yeah, that's really good. It's almost like you've been listening to the past episodes. Even though you probably haven't, right?
No, I haven't had time.
I
No.
know it. It just because I can see all the confirmation in all the other guys. They know exactly what we're talking about.
I was laughing.
Yeah. Your Jupiter has Gemini in it, and that is your work planet, your industrial type planet. And my suggestion to you is you're not going to have a normal living like most people. You're going to have multiple streams or multiple businesses and multiple concepts. So don't fence yourself in.
Completely understandable.
Brilliance is hard to tame, as they say. The other thing is, your Saturn is in Leo, And that is your. Have you ever had trouble with authority?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and that's as far as we're going to go with that.
Yeah. Understandably in multiple facets.
Yes.
But yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Okay. All right. The other thing is, I'm going to tell you your phases. And that means kind of like the vibe in the room for the next month for you, because you're kind of interesting because you do have a little bit of a Pisces vibe, but you're all fire. I haven't figured it out yet. You're an anomaly, just saying. Okay. And the best kind of anomaly ever. But so when I look at your birthday, 2022 is going to be a phenomenal year for you, but you have to make sure you don't burn yourself out, number one, and two, that you keep your ideas kind of how do I want to say, in a journal or something.
Guarded?
Yes, guarded, very
Okay.
guarded. Yep, because the other thing is with you being Aries, a lot of times Aries don't realize who their enemies are at times. And so I will just tell you to make sure that you are, how do I want to say, people never argue with people when they tell you who they are, for sure. So
I think I know how to interpret that. I get what you're saying.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
I don't know. You kind of pulled the rug out from under me.
Sorry.
No, it's a lot of the stuff that you said pretty much rang true. It was very, very insightful. You're very it's like you're even though this is our first conversation, you come off very observant, and you hit so many things on the head, patterns that I've noticed. Because I did feel like I was stabbed in the back by someone that was very close to me once, and it's burned me ever since. That how much I let myself get out there and like trying to be exposed but not vulnerable. I don't know if that's probably the best way to put it out. Something like that.
I understand. It's hard to be likable if you are not open and have a good positive vibe. Yeah. But on the other sense, you don't want someone while you're sitting there, ripping you off, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of.
And you're an older soul. You're a lot older than 1978. Let me tell you.
Oh, I kind of get that.
Yeah, you are for sure.
I don't act like it, but yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yeah, and this has been phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I could talk to you for forever, but I'm just glad to get my time in, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you for sharing your birthday with us.
Thanks for stopping in, Chris. You're awesome,
All
buddy.
right. Talk to you guys later.
See you,
Bye.
Chris.
Have a good night.
See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Well, you still feeling all right?
I'm still okay. I haven't fallen over.
You're awesome, Bridget.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet.
This is actually really cool.
You've been spot on for everybody so far.
This has been a great episode.
There are two of them that like I said, I did pick up other things, and I don't it's hard to how do I tap dance over the subject matter. So yeah.
Just being respectful of their privacy.
Yes, exactly.
We have someone else that's going to come on with just audio and no video.
Okay.
I don't know if I've met her before. I don't think so. I'm not for sure. I'll find out. All right.
She's Molly.
Yep. It's Molly Smith.
Hi.
She's muted.
Oh, she's muted. Hold on. Oh, there she goes.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Hello.
Beautiful. You got a beautiful voice.
Shut up.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Welcome to the Paranormal Chop Shop.
Okay. Do you have your birthday?
Oh, yep. She put it in the
Okay.
chat right there.
All right. I see it.
Uh-oh.
We lost her.
Oh, we lost her, guys.
Okay.
Here, I'll put the link.
Can
I'll
she
put the
hear
link
me
back in the
anyway?
chat.
Can she hear me anyway?
Sure. I just put the link back in the chat.
Okay. Did you already drop it in there?
Yeah, just now. So
I got someone else backstage who wants to say hi. Oh wait, I got her back. I got her back, guys.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Molly, can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry, my internet is not working with me today.
You're fine. We can hear you good.
Oh, good. Is my birthday still up, or?
Yeah, I have it. I'm just figuring things out. Thank God yours is at the end of the month. I know where the planets are. Yay. Okay. All right. So you are a Virgo. Go figure. So one of the things I'm going to ask you is, are there things that you need to complete?
Yeah.
Okay. Are those things are those projects, degrees, paperwork? Is it kind of keeping the brakes on things moving forward? Yeah, you need to stop that. Get her done. Okay. The other thing that I noticed in regards to that same how do I want to say? Okay, so you have you had some relationship changes in the last? You don't have to tell me anything, but just yes or no, because I can't tell if it's relationship or work. Have you had a relationship change in the last 4 years?
No.
No. Have you had a job change in the last 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can I ask, the job you left, did you not like the people that you worked with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you needed to find kind of your own tribe while you were working, correct? Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. So moving forward, I'm going to ask where you want to, the questions that you want to ask, but right now, what happened in September that kind of was something that was kind of a new beginning? What happened in September?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, the thing that I want you to kind of be cognizant of, number one, is something you started to do in September will help you with your future plans. Might be a small habit, might be whatever, but in September there were some changes made to your daily life that will help you. The other thing is, can I ask, are you having a family feud with someone?
No, not really.
Okay, then who is it? Is it a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while?
Well, I mean, I haven't spoken to my dad in a while, but
Okay. Well, okay. So, I'm kind of okay. So why have you completed your issues with him? Does he know why you don't speak with him?
Oh, did we lose her? Her
Yeah.
internet is.
I don't think you lost her.
Choppy internet.
Yeah.
Yep, we lost her again.
That's okay. She can still hear me. So when I asked her about her relationships and whether or not she hasn't spoken with someone, whether it be friendships or family, she said no. And then she says, well, I haven't spoke with my dad. And the thing of it is that that's a self-worth issue. And so she needs to tell her dad how she feels and to finish things. She needs to wrap up some things because her life's going to get busier. She's got to complete degrees, projects, whatever, because with her job change, I think there's going to be another one. There's new opportunities coming for her because of her date of birth in the end of November. And also, when I look at December, she has the number 4 sitting there. And so that means that the people that she meets are going to be instrumental in either changing her life in a positive way or helping her, promote in a job or whatever. But relationship building for her is she needs to kind of make sure she's confident. So, okay, well, since poor Molly is no longer here with us, I mean, not in the spiritual realm, but in the earth realm. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. So, do you want me to just kind of give a configuration for what's going to happen astrologically for all of us next? Because I don't see any more birthdays, not unless I don't have.
Just Dave.
Oh, Dave wants a reading.
Yep.
Who's Dave?
Maybe Dave.
Do you know Dave?
Yeah, we know
There's 2
Dave.
hours.
Dave
There's
Scott.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
SOR Radio.
How's it going, Dave?
Oh, you're muted, bud.
Hi.
You're muted, homie. There you go. Oh no, still muted.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you, Dave. We take you out, bring you back in.
Sonny, this has been an awesome episode, man. Chat, both of
Now?
y'all.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
dude,
on.
it's been a good one. It's always good to get these things. Not even a little bit. Nope.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this is the second time we've figured out an audio issue
Uh-huh.
before he went on the air.
I was just thinking, man, lucky just caught that.
Yeah, he's doing a show on the air in like a half hour, 40 minutes.
He uses StreamYard too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this might be like a driver. Hopefully it's not a driver issue. Like a audio driver.
The Bears might have just unplugged the microphone.
Yeah, he's up there in British Columbia, Canada. So you never know. Andy's been getting snow. He got snow last night.
It's either the Bears or the Sharks.
I prefer bears. Now, does he know American Sign Language?
He says it's on our end.
Okay.
On my end?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's what he just.
Let me try my side here. How about now? No.
Huh.
You want to log out and log back in? All right. All right, Josh. Should I move Josh backstage? You think it's? I just had 5 people on here, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that we're using is StreamYard, and as long as he's unmuted on StreamYard, it's got to be on. I would assume it'd have to be on his end.
Yeah. Well, it just wasn't working. This happened before on. I don't want to name drop on another one of the shows I went on, and I just got off like he did and got back on, and it worked fine. But yeah.
Huh. Well, the other day I was on with Josh, and we were only, I don't know, 40 minutes into a couple-hour conversation, and my camera just completely froze on StreamYard.
Yeah.
And nothing I could do would free it back up. So there's some technical difficulties every now and then, you know.
How many people you got viewing, Chad, Sonny?
How many people what? Oh, how many people are viewing?
Yeah.
What are we at here? 11? Looks like.
This
10?
is what happened.
What's up?
Fab said Dave wasn't using his words.
Use your words, Dave. Okay.
Use your words, Dave.
Fab needs a reading.
He's gonna get back in here, and that mic's gonna be working. You're gonna get it. Watch.
No news to hear Dave to understand him. Black Chick says Josh speaks.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot to say. You get me talking.
I hope he's not having problems because he didn't jump right back in.
He might have just been. Maybe he's restarting his computer.
Yeah.
Molly says, "Sorry, I'm in my closet because I have a friend visiting from out of town, and she's already asleep in my living room, and I'm getting bad reception."
Sorry, Molly.
You're just gonna have to go out to your car, I guess.
Right.
No, you're good. You're good.
Dave's got the government on him. That's what it is.
So, how are you liking it so far, Brighid? What do you think?
I think my palms have stopped sweating.
Oh, you're doing great.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
You don't seem nervous at all. You seem like you're just doing what you know.
Well, thank you. You're very kind. You're very kind. So, but what I can do is, if people are really into astrology, I can give them some dates of things that are going to happen in November. So, and part of December. That they affect all our signs. So in November, Mercury lands in Scorpio. Most of Scorpio people I know are very intense. I mean, like I read for them and I have to like literally go and have a glass of wine. So they are very intense. And so it comes with that when Mercury is your planet of communication and it lands in Scorpio. People tend to argue a lot, but also secrets are revealed. And I think it's kind of interesting if you look at like how the news is. There's a lot of secrets that need to be revealed. That's all I'm saying. In all realms, yeah. And then, you know, we have a lot of people, if you notice, that they're trying to do what they're put on this earth to do. It's like aligning to your true purpose. That's what's coming up. And also karma, getting what you're owed. You know, a lot of us have worked really hard. We've had, you know, contracts taken, or, you know, people take our ideas or whatever. And one of the things is that the karmic right is going to rise to the top. The new moon on 11/4 kind of signified a new beginning. You'll notice a lot more talk of UFOs, a lot more talk of the paranormal. The occult is getting kind of more mainstream. People are okay. I haven't had a rally on my front lawn in a very long time. I'm just saying. Anyway. The other thing is November 18th is coming up. And so Mercury trines with Neptune and Venus. Mercury, again, is communication. Uranus is generational. So, you know, all the millennials and how politically active they are. Well, they're going to get even more so politically active. It's called the Great Awakening. So in other words, we're all interconnected, and that generation is going to be Chad's and my son's generation is going to be responsible for some great changes on planet Earth. like Greta Thunberg, her Earth Watch and her environmental, how do I want to say, protesting and being at all these political things will help greatly. And this happens about every 7 years. There's a cultural pulse. And then the other trine is happening in Neptune, and that's the planet that affects, we get an idea in our head and we can't get rid of it, and it's something that we're born to do. So that's what we're going to start focusing on. You're not going to want your job, whatever that you have to do that's mundane. You're going to want what you're put here to do. And then Venus is about courtship and partnerships and finances and material and money and all that lovely stuff. Is that Sasquatch, or is that, no, that looks like your bodyguard. Okay, got it. All right. So the cool thing though is the new moon on December 4th, because you'll start to see things kind of unravel about secrets and things. You'll see more sightings of UFOs, more things about politics that you're like, I can't believe that's true. The lies are hard to hide on the 4th. The other thing is that
Black Chick. It's really resonating with some of the people in the chat, at least Black Chick for sure.
I know it's really resonating with you, Chad.
Yeah, it's resonating with me and Josh.
For sure. Out loud.
Yep.
So then the last date I have is 12/20 of 2021, the full moon. So the best way to manifest something for yourself to change your life is to literally take a small action every day and say, I want this goal. I want this to happen. The other thing is on 12/20, well, it's actually from 12/18 to 12/20. There's a good chance, because of where Mars is at, there might be an earthquake. Nothing major, but usually the Earth has its little rebellious moments, and then storms, that kind of thing. So get your shopping done early. So.
Wow.
Huh. Get your shopping done early. That's some good advice.
Yep.
Yeah. Chad,
Or make
I
your
know.
checks out.
Chad, I know things hit you. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I want to say one thing really quick. You said something about not just like the UFO topic getting mainstream, but like occult magic, paranormal type stuff. I just had a dream about that like a few nights ago. I don't know if it's just because I've been thinking about it a lot, but I mean, it was a dream that something was on the news about paranormal, type. I don't know the details. It's awesome.
Josh is LinkedIn. He doesn't even know it.
There you go.
You're part of the Matrix. Well, we're all part of the biological matrix.
We're breaking out of this conscious matrix or whatever. I know reality is not what I used to think it is, or it was. Sorry.
I texted you that same sentence this morning. I was like, I'm not living in the same reality right now that I was 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
I feel like people are really waking up, and I'm starting to meet more and more people. Some people that I've known my whole life, I just had no idea. We're in tune with stuff like this, and it's just this crazy world that we're living in.
Did you grow up in a family where that's not acceptable, Josh? Where they don't, yeah. Okay, I see.
None of my family knows what I'm experiencing right now. There's a couple family members I found out because my MUFON investigator and a couple other people specifically asked me, like, do you have any family that has these kind of experiences? So I started like kind of fishing around. I found out I have one close family member that's very young. I was just talking to Chad about this yesterday, a teenager, and she's having paranormal experiences, and they're terrifying her to the point where she just recently said that she doesn't believe in God. And I think it's just because she's going through something she doesn't understand. And I actually wanted to ask you about that, Brighid. Do you have any advice for something like that for a young teenager going through something like that?
We interpret our experiences through our family's eyes, whether that be positive or negative. And so my suggestion is to always look for the positive, because it's all science. We're science. It's, I think, the great creator or energy or whatever you want to call it, it's all science. And science is neither good nor bad. It just is. And I think it's selfish of us to think that we're the only people in the whole entire universe. That somehow microbes ended up on this planet and we created Homo sapiens. Now, come on. We're not that lucky. All right, hey, I'd be picking out lottery numbers, that's for sure.
Gotta be more than that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I live in the South here in the Bible Belt, and like she said, you say stuff about that here, and 90% of people, they look at you like you're a whack job. And that doesn't make any sense to me, because I'll tell people, like, look, it's on the news. They've admitted that they're spending your tax dollars studying this stuff. But God, almost said who she was. With this family member that's really close to me, we're not living in the same city, but she's surrounded by people like that and being raised by people, and I can't really, I don't know how to talk to this. The person who told me actually told me specifically to leave her out of it. But I'm like, she doesn't believe in God. So I think she's just terrified. She doesn't understand it.
Well, if you look at the artwork from the 18th century, there's UFOs throughout it.
Yeah.
And quantum physics, I'm open-minded like you are, and I, like you said, it's science, even though it's weird. And quantum physics things are weird, like electrons are bouncing around and not being in a place, and just doing things that shouldn't be possible. So like I think that helped me, be open to all of this. I just feel like I'm the outcast of my family, because I feel like people look at me like I'm just crazy, whenever I start talking about certain things like this. So I just kind of leave it alone and wait till I get a vibe from somebody before I can open up about it.
Yeah. I mean, the Bible has a lot of references to things that we talk about. I mean, it's just all in the interpretation of it, So, and think about it. The government has spent $30 trillion. I can't even conceive that amount of money. Right. And they don't even know where it went. And the other thing that's really interesting is they funded for years remote viewing. Now, if we're not all connected, why would you spend that time or that money?
Yeah, if you don't know something we don't, if you don't know something we don't and know that it's real, then why would you spend all that time and money? I understand that too.
Yeah. Josh, didn't you have an experience with remote viewing?
Yeah, so that's how. So it's like everything hit me this year. First, I figured out that UFOs are real, and then I went to a little CE pop event when I first started getting into this, because I saw an orb and I was questioning if I was losing my mind, to be honest. But there was a remote viewer that was supposed to be there. She couldn't make it. Whenever we were meditating, me and the girl next to me, we both saw a white flashing light in our head during our meditation. And also somebody on the other side of the circle had one of the what do you call it, EMF readers, said that it started buzzing during our meditation, and it was right at the end of it whenever we saw the white flashing light. Well, what's really crazy is after the event, this lady who I contacted, nobody out there knew that she was going to be there, said she couldn't be there, but she remote viewed the beach and she saw a circle, which I thought she could have guessed that, we're sitting in a circle. But then she said that she saw a white flashing light that made it want her to see it. And that freaked me out. So I'm just like, well, I guess that's real. So that's how I got introduced to that. Yeah.
So you guys were meditating and the same thing happened to you while both of your eyes are closed?
Yeah,
there was about 7 or 8 of us, and it was just me and the girl next to me. Me and the girl next to me, I didn't even know her. We both saw a white flashing light in our head. But a separate lady who told me she could remote view, I didn't believe this at the time. Yeah, she saw the same flashing light. So I ended up, going from UFOs to paranormal, and then Skinwalker and the Bledsoes, who I know. So everything just hit me all this year.
So yeah, once you saw it for the first time, now you've been having more experiences happen, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what he keeps telling me too. Like the more I keep looking for stuff, and the more that I keep following numbers. He says I'm going to keep seeing stuff, or I will start seeing stuff.
Huh.
I've been trying to follow the synchronicities. When this first started happening, somebody told me to follow the synchronicities, and I've been doing it, and it seems like it's taking me somewhere. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet, but it's things are happening.
Things are happening fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's nobody else in the chat that wants to get a reading done?
Nope.
I'm worried about Dave. I'm surprised he didn't come back in.
Yeah.
Hopefully his mic is working and stuff for the show.
Yeah.
So where do you think all this is headed? Like just everything with now all this stuff is starting to come out and get mainstream UFOs and paranormal occult magic type stuff. Where do you think it's all headed? Like, because in my what I've been thinking is like a mass expansion of consciousness that's kind of coming in waves, and that's just the feeling I've been getting. I feel like it's been happening to me, but is that kind of like what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. I think is we first of all, the stigma has got to go. That you got to be crazy to believe that. No,
Yeah, the
you have.
closed-mindedness.
Yeah, it's like, well, Tesla invented all the Torito machines, all that, and then he, mysteriously he is no longer, you know what I mean? His life was kind of cut short. Wonder what happened.
Downloads. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. He said he had downloads from actual beings or something from some type of higher power. I just read that recently.
Definitely. So I think eventually science and spirituality will eventually be integrated into one.
You said it exactly the way that I just told somebody too. I told my thought they're going to merge together. I was just telling Chad yesterday how I've been noticing children, on these smart tablets and phones, and they have instant knowledge in their hands, and their brains are already like sponges. So it's like they're developing quicker, mentally.
Yeah.
Just if I can see it happening,
What's up, Sonny?
I was worried about Dave. I'm
Me too.
monitoring him, and he hasn't even got back online.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hope
I'm
everything's
really
okay. We're only
if Dave would like a reading, he's welcome to give him my contact information.
Well, yeah, we were also worried that his show is Spaced Out Radio, and he does it Monday through Fridays every night from for my time it's from 9 to midnight PST or
23
PDT
minutes.
in 23 minutes. Yeah, and he was having mic problems, and we thought it was us, so I was gonna have him sign out and sign back in, but he hasn't signed back in, so I'm thinking he found it might have been on his side. I'm hoping not.
Okay.
Hope everything's cool.
I just checked the weather, and he doesn't have any crazy weather going on there, so I'm not sure.
His picture was perfect. I can't see. It was just like a microphone issue, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, there was some other people asking in the chat that do you do private readings on a regular basis, Bridget?
Yes, I do. I'm booked, as Chad knows, until the third week in November. So after Thanksgiving, I have openings. So.
And how would people go about doing that?
They can do Astro Brighid at Facebook.com or Brighid Seas, like as in see with your eyes. Brighid Seas at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you do it? Do you do it by time slots or?
I do. I try to make it so, it's hard to get a reading when, the house is noisy and whatever. So I try to make sure that they're calm on their end and I can receive on mine. So if they set something up by email, leave your date of birth so I can have that all ready. I hate to have my head in my phone while I'm looking for an ephemeris.
Yeah.
But if I get my homework done earlier, perfect. I can, continue on. I have how do I want to say? I usually book on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So.
And so you do it all online. Do you have any kind of shop or anything like that?
Nope. I do it all online. Yep.
Oh, cool. And you enjoy it?
I love it. I love helping people getting to where they need to be. So, and the world will get, like I said, better place. If everybody is in a position, we tend to all be grouchy. We have bad vibes.
Well, I definitely enjoy it, and I think everybody in the chat has too. Everybody's commenting how spot on you have been.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. I have. It's been a long time that I've met such wonderfully positive people as you guys are. So
I'm so glad that we.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm so glad that we walked in that day, and.
Yep, I
met
am.
up. That was cool.
They're very cool. Very cool. Yes.
Did you guys meet each other online? You guys all met online, or you know each other in person?
No, my sister came up here to visit for a weekend, and she was looking for some stones and stuff like that. So we went to a metaphysical shop, and
cool.
Brighid was working there. So.
Oh, awesome! You do that too, huh? I'm always looking for new stones and stuff like that too. Do you guys have an online shop?
They do. It's DNA sales. Oh, wait, no, DNA 2100 or DNA sales at 2100. It's in Tecumseh, and they have a shop online. It's also on Facebook. So
stones and crystals too.
Yep, they have a really beautiful selection of stones.
Do you guys do any kind of herbs or anything like that, or just
they have all kinds of health type products. They even have CBD and those kind of products. Yep. So books. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's a good selection.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say I'm still so new to this. I don't know hardly really anything about the stones and the crystals. I know it has to do with the frequencies, but what is there like something you do to find out which one is specific for you?
Actually, there's historical. They have tons of oh, I'm sorry. I got something just flashed across my screen. But actually, some of that is like cultural, like the interpretations of what a stone can do. But you can get books on that. Like I have a present for his back. I'll be sending it to you. I'll have to talk to Amanda, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to get your address. I'm not a stalker. I live far away.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
But
I'm definitely into that. I collect lots of different crystals and rocks too, and sages and Palo Santo, stuff like that to clear energies, and definitely into that. So
that's cool.
Very
I'm really new to it too, but I bought a little thing of sage because I saw Sonny had one. So this apartment smelled like it was going to burn to the ground for about a week.
Yeah, it definitely sticks around. I enjoy the smell of it though, and even more so Palo Santo. But this one here is jade.
I bought some sage from the guy down at the corner. It didn't smell the same.
Oh, right.
Did you have to roll it up yourself in the log?
Right.
Yeah.
So what exactly are the benefits of the stones and crystals? Like healing and energy?
Yeah, there's different thoughts of it. Just like how do I want to say? It's like almost like foraging. Like say you lived in the Appalachians and you were foraging for plants. So a First Nation person might look at the fuzzy lamb's ear and think it's for people who are anemic, but yet somebody that is actually from farther up the trail would think it's like backyard bandage, it'll clot your blood, that kind of thing. So stones are the same way. It's interpreted by whoever, whatever author, whatever culture, whatever. Yeah, crystals are the one thing that everybody kind of agrees on, that they are, they do have a energy. Obviously, they're all on our phones. So
energy storage, yeah. And Tesla talked about crystals a lot too.
Yep.
Energy storage. Yeah, he had a theory on free energy when it came to crystals. And
yeah, I do remember seeing that now. And I forgot that was crystals. But we got crystals like in our actual brains, don't we? Like in our head.
I think it's more like what do I want to say? There's like a type of crystal, but it's not like it's made out of potassium and salt and all that lovely stuff. Because
certain watches run off of crystals too, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like an expensive watch, they have crystals inside the actual watch, which I didn't know that, but I found that out, and it's pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
Store information, and they use them in computers. Yeah, that's cool.
Those crystal skulls. I'm sure you guys know about the crystal skulls, right?
Well, they have crystal skulls there at the store. I was looking at those, but
really? That's cool.
I want to see like
they have beautiful stones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Is it
That's
quartz?
awesome.
Oh no, it's
that's the real glass stuff. That's not crystal.
Oh, it's just.
No. I think that's glass.
I want to see one of those, like the legit one.
For all that they do, they're pretty cheap.
No,
I think they'd be more expensive.
I looked all over for a crystal one, and I could not find one that's big. I couldn't find
a skull.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. There are some stores online that will ship it to you. So yeah. So
some of those too, it's kind of hard to tell which are real and which are just glass. Like if I've seen before with shops, people that will be commenting saying that come to find out this shop gives you fake stuff. So you kind of have to do your research online when you're buying from crystal shops.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you could be carrying around a piece of glass in your pocket thinking it's for like rose quartz for love. You think it's glass and it's glass the whole time. Not doing anything. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you guys know about like the actual crystal skulls, like the ones they got like in the museum and stuff.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're in the museum. There's one of them where the owner still has the skull, and it's been passed down through like traditions. I mean, not traditions, but generations. Sorry. And she like keeps it in her closet or something, and said that like it talks to her or something. I heard something crazy like that. Yeah, I definitely remember that part. I don't know all the details around it, but that's just one of them. Joe Rogan was actually talking about that. I mean, when I first heard it, I thought it was nuts, but I mean, I don't know. Beings that are more consciously advanced than us, maybe they can put a part of themselves into one of these skulls or something. I'm just like doing some crazy theorizing right now.
Kind of like the crystal ball theory too. Same type of thing. Seeing kind of futuristic things. They say that I think it's quartz crystal.
Yeah, and those crystal skulls, those are like polished, right? They're not they're not carved.
So yeah, they can't find out any way that they would have been man-made. Like they're perfectly great, especially as old as they're supposed to be. Which there's like a debate on like how old they really are. I guess because of where they were found, but even then they were scattered around the earth. It still doesn't make sense to me why they would have been in all those separate locations.
Yeah, and all the same type of thing all over the place. Yeah.
Perfectly crazy. One of them has healed people. If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
It's like a Native American thing, huh?
Well, I mean, there's been some that were found, like I think in Europe too, if I'm not mistaken. I know they were found in South America, North America. They found ones, but I'm not sure where the other ones. I believe.
Oh, I was saying the one that has healed. Wasn't that a Native American artifact or something that supposedly heals people? Yeah.
I think that might have been the one that was found at the Snake Mound thing. You know what I'm talking about? The
Serpent
huge,
Mound?
yeah,
I've
Serpent
read
Mound.
about
Yeah.
it before.
It's
That's in
fascinating.
Ohio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not too
Mhm.
far from here. I think it's about a 3-hour drive or something like that from here.
Yeah, I've hiked it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I want to
You
go
what?
down there.
I'm a hiker. So,
And
Oh, you
she
went to
hiked
Serpent
it.
Mound?
pardon?
You went to Serpent Mound?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, did you feel any type of way while you were there? Like from the energy?
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of feel that anywhere. But definitely there, it felt like, how do I want to say? Um, if it felt like it was mistaken. Like I don't think that it's, how do I want to say? I don't think it was what it was meant to be. You know what I mean? You know how
Yeah.
the original folklore is about that place. I just don't think it was meant to be that way. And I don't know if they ever dug it up. I don't remember the entire history of it, but yeah, I hiked the whole thing and it was great.
That's sweet.
So
Yeah, I definitely
What do
think
you-
there's more to it as well.
What do you mean by what it's not supposed to be? Like they're using it for the wrong purpose, or
yeah.
is that what you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of places are interpreted, they're interpreted through our own eyes now. Think about it. We go to work, we work 12 hours, we come back home, then we go back to work. We have that kind of perpetual vision.
Yeah.
And
That's in a
to
paradigm.
interpret what happened, you know, like there are in Ireland, there's places near Stonehenge that are actually, they look like bomb shelters. They they call them grain shelters, but they weren't. The Druids, Druwa, said that they were used for when they had tidal waves. That was a verbal tradition that had gone through the entire Druid. Yeah, what do I want to say? Like the history, you know, how it's a spoken history.
Yeah.
So,
And it didn't affect Stonehenge, huh? The tidal wave?
No.
Was
Oh,
it
cool.
a wave or actual flood? I can't remember. I was just learning about the Druid stuff last week. Actually, I need to finish watching it. But was it like a flood, like a biblical type flood, or was it just a tidal wave?
Well, the how do I want to say, the verbal history that was handed down by the book of the last Druid was actually he said that it was a tidal wave caused by a meteorite. And because the Druids were so good at astronomy and knowing exactly what was coming ahead on the horizon, that they made these bomb shelters so that people could withstand and still live when the meteorites would hit the ocean. Now think about it, our planet is more ocean than it is land.
Yeah.
If we had something to sustain us, it would be, you know, we would be okay. But yeah, they're misunderstood. Druids were thought to be like they would do sacrifices, and they were actually vegetarians and worshipped animal life. They would never harm anything. So I thought that was interesting.
Kind of like
Bad
Native
press.
Americans. I was going to say, kind of like Native Americans, real in tune with spirit and nature and everything.
They were also into telepathy. That was part of their training. Yep. Mental telepathy as well as distant viewing, or remote viewing.
I was gonna ask you, Bridget, since you work at a crystal shop, what do you think about Moldavite? Have you been hearing about that lately? Like everybody's trying to look for it. They say it's from a meteor from another planet came, and it's a rock. And they say when you carry it around, it'll turn your whole life upside down. Like anything that you need to be. I don't know if any of you guys have read about that before.
It sounds like Philosopher's Stone. Sorry, I was gonna say something. The Philosopher's Stone, isn't that what, like in alchemy, isn't that what it's called?
Moldavite?
Well, I mean, what you were talking about, I've never heard that, but it kind of makes me think of like the Philosopher's Stone. And
They
like,
say it came in on some asteroid and it has particles in it from another planet. So that's all I know about it. But that when you wear it close to you, that it's supposed to like show you what you need to know about your life, just like other crystals are supposed to do. And
what's it
called?
Moldavite. Yeah.
Makes me
Tammy-
think of metamaterial as well.
Tammy says it's always been very expensive and hard to find because there's a very limited supply and it's often faked.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of it's fake too.
Have they said anything about it being organic by any chance? Like the metamaterial, the way they say it's actually like organic, has a DNA to it. It's crazy as that sounds.
Oh yeah, that stuff that they've been
like
the
the
material from the crash wreckage.
well, not just the wreckage, but from implants and other ways, like the way I told you they got it from you know who.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that they might say anything about it being organic. I don't know. I have so many thoughts about Brighid, have you heard about the metamaterial? How they say it's actually organic somehow, like it has a DNA. I don't know what me and Chad were thinking, maybe their conscious is attached to it somehow. If I don't know, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, other cultures feel like consciousness is attached to inanimate objects or like stones and the earth, and so why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I never heard that a stone could change your life, like turn your life upside down. Maybe 2 ex-husbands, but never a stone. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Maybe 2 ex-husbands. And what were their birthdays? No, I'm kidding.
A Scorpio and a Virgo.
More Virgos, huh? That's so funny too, because some friends that I have, actually Amber that was on here earlier tonight, her husband and I, we've been good friends our whole lives. We have the same sun and moon, and a lot of our whole birth chart is a lot alike. And so, and then my husband is an Aquarius with a Virgo moon, yeah. So we're exact opposites, and a lot of our birth charts a lot alike too. So I already have a lot of Virgo Aquariuses around me.
Wow,
So
that is so
it was
cool.
weird coming in here, and a lot of people are Virgo Aquarius, or at least Virgo and then Aquarius.
I know in my son's life, he's a quadruple Libra. His best friend is a double Libra. His girlfriend is a Libra. His other friends are Libra and Sagittarius together. So Sagittarius moon, Libra sun.
Yeah.
And so they're all very tight. So yeah,
we have a lot of Libras in our family too. He's a Libra, his mom, his son. So we have a lot of Libra, but the thing to me was just that most Virgos that I know also have an Aquarius moon.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hey guys, I don't know if Dave is coming back on or not, but I think Sonny's probably trying to hunt him down right now. But we got like 2 more minutes until Space Out Radio starts.
Yeah.
So,
I hope he got his mic going. I think I seen him online. Hopefully it's working.
Yeah, I really hope so, man.
Good.
Okay.
That was worrying me. But this has been a really good time. We definitely have to do this again. This might have to.
I know. Nice to meet you, Brighid. I had
It was
a great
so nice
time.
meeting you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, and thank you for the reading earlier. That meant a lot
No
to me.
worries. No worries.
Thanks for hanging out.
Anytime.
Josh, thanks for hanging out the whole show, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it went by really quick. I made sure I planned tonight to hang out with you guys. Plus, I feel like I need to. I almost feel like I'm living a double life. I have, friends around here and stuff that I have a very select amount that I can actually tell about any things that's going on with me. So it helps for me to be able to go along, and that's why what she was saying about me meeting a lot of people in the month of October. I've met so many people. I was talking about falling to synchronicities, and I've been doing that, and I've just been meeting like just branching out and meeting all these people in such a short period of time, man.
People
Me
with
too.
It went from feeling really isolated to me. I feel like I have a family.
yeah, open-mindedness is good for you probably going through this.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everyone that tuned in tonight too. And Brighid, we'll have to figure out when we're going to do this again.
Okay.
All right, and then we got stuff to talk about.
I'm gonna look you up on Facebook
offline, and everybody remember to tune into Dave's show. It's coming up in 1 minute.
Okay.
Spaced Out Radio. Do you know who he has on tonight, Chad?
Actually, I don't. I should. That's bad. I should always know that.
I know. I should know.
You ask me every time. I should. Tonight it is Wayne and Michael Braden. Michigan weirdness with what? I gotta go. It's all about Michigan.
Oh, no. All about Michigan.
Got some Michiganders on there.
And
thanks for keeping us safe tonight, brother.
Yeah.
And also a big shout out to Liv for shouting us out on her show, and she's going to be on our show hopefully on the 19th next weekend, and she's going to tell us some stories about a haunted house in Vegas. I think she said she went there with some stuff and some things, and she said she's got some stories to tell. And I'll drop her link.
She's a cool chick, guys.
I'm gonna drop her YouTube link in chat, so you guys can go subscribe to her channel. Go check her out.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. She's cool.
She's pretty close to us.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Dave's show's starting right now, guys, and thank you. Thank you, guys.
Keep looking at the
for
stars.
everything.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Nice meeting you, Manu. Bye-bye.
And if you want to hang around right here, Brighid, you guys, you guys can hang around right here, and then I'm just gonna end it right now. I left it live so I could tell you, of course, but yeah, I'll end it right here. But you guys stay in. And all right, guys.
Good night.
Peace.
See you guys.